call is now being
Global
recorded.
Telling, usted tiene una llamada prepagada de
David Lopez.
un individuo encarcelado en de la prisión estatal de Centinela, California. Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada. You have a prepaid call. You will not be charged for this call. Para aceptar esta llamada, diga o oprima ahora el 5. Gracias por utilizar Global Telling.
Hello, hey, I want to go ahead and welcome Jesse and David to You Have a Collect Call From, and we're currently live in the air. Just want to go ahead and give you guys a heads up.
Hey, what's going on? Thank you guys for tuning in once again on Sunday Night Special with Jesse and David. Yep, that's us. Hey, and I want to apologize beforehand because this habit is really messed up. So it's not kind of about it. It's not me, but it's Jesse. So yeah, it's the AI, it's artificial intelligence taking over. I'll blame James. He's the tech guy. Yeah, I should have been on the phone with GTO 66 feet long ago.
Hey, you guys gotta get Javi. You guys gotta get him all the cucharas, all the fierros, all the tenedores, and antennas, rabbit ears, whatever, any type of metal you guys could get a hold of, and we need you guys to build up like a big repeaters, so the signal could be a lot stronger, and we're able to get these nice and clear sounding calls.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Everything about what you said sounds like something that'll put me in a hole. I want no part of this Wi-Fi robbery. It started with metal, right? I'm like, oh shit, yeah. Everything you just said, that's what I'm not gonna do. Matter of fact, doing the opposite will be the reason why I'm out of prison. Yeah, and I'm not. Yeah, and I'm not letting Javi anywhere near my tablet.
Yeah, I sent him a CD player not long ago, and it came back with some missing tires.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, so yeah, the Wi-Fi is horrible on these tablets. I don't know what's going on, but it just seems like it started off all right when we got the tablets. Had a little speed bump, and then it was doing good for a few months, and this last couple of months it's just been horrible. And as much as I want to be whining and bitching about it, I still have to be grateful for the fact that it beats a blank. It beats getting a 15-minute call on the wall, every day or every couple of days, or having to deal with the headaches of dealing with a bunch of unstable individuals around that phone, So as much as it's frustrating and irritating, I guess there's, it's still a blessing,
Hey, have the listeners got to meet Kevin over there in Calipat, James?
You know what? Yeah, they have. We did 2 interviews, but I dropped the ball on it. And I definitely gotta reach out to him so we could go ahead and continue. Same thing with Robert. He came on last week, and or was it last week? It was sometime within the last few weeks he jumped on, and we haven't continued down his journey. Just kind of been kind of crazy with everything that's happening. Joe, getting paroled, and me going out there and me editing these videos, and then everything else I got going on my plate right now. But I definitely got to get back on the horse and continue with with the gentleman down there in Calipatria.
And I wanted to ask for one thing, right? I just wanted to ask how the signal was. Was it worse than this?
So on the first initial calls that I tried with the 4 gentlemen that I made contact with, the audio was horrible. And at this time, when that was happening, the audio right there in Centinela was phenomenal. So
Yeah.
and then it looks like everything, just like the whole GTL system across the state of California just went bonkers, haywire. So as a matter of fact, I was reading on this website called Reddit today. They got this subreddit called Prison Wives, and a lot of them, they're complaining about the GTL service, not getting messages, and all kinds of craziness. So yeah, it's just not these 2 prisons. I think it's just California, as far as I can tell, California wide.
Yeah, that's crazy. And then well, the second thing is so the cat's out the bag with our boy Joe.
Yeah.
You
Yep.
know, and so the so the viewers, the listeners know that Joe that he paroled finally. And I just want to tell everybody, man, that it was an amazing experience to be a part of the journey outside these gates. You know, during that process. And you know, we've seen a lot of people parole before, but it was just something different about this one.
Yeah, because what was different about it is James kept us in the loop. He made us a part of the transition. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
we spent that last night in the yard right there with Blue to recall till 9 o'clock at night, and the wind, it was breezing out there, but we knew we felt like we weren't gonna see him again, like it was gonna be another one out.
yeah,
And so to be able to talk to him and see him the next morning and stuff like that, and just and to have James document the whole transition, his paroling, being out here in front. And with Joe, it was a crazy thing for me because I didn't the whole time I used to ask him all the time, like, hey, how does it feel? How does it feel? And because I've seen a bunch of dudes get paroled. I've seen a bunch of officers here get paroled, and it looks like you can see it. I'm not even out. I'm 2 years out, and I'm already excited about it. Like, it's already like, I'm gonna feel it because I know it's here, it's happening. And so, um,
man, that's just
and so for me, it's I was tripping out, but I didn't see no reaction on him. Like I was just kind of like, man, what's going on here? Like what? Like, and he would tell me, he'd be like, man, it's just not real yet. It's not. I'm waiting for them to say nah, or he's waiting for the governor to approve his stuff, and the whole time he's thinking that something was going to come up. And so he it was so that night, the night before he actually went home. That was the first time I had ever seen any real sentiment on his face. That the reality was setting in. You could see it all in his face, the excitement, everything that he hadn't had over the last 5 months. That he was waiting for the governor and everything, the whole process to go through. So it was just a trip for me. It was cool to kind of.
Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada.
Once he actually got out, to just be able to see the emotion in the video and see the reality, because he was telling us that night, remember, that it's like a 3-part thing for him. He's excited about leaving, but he's sad to leave us behind. But then at the same time, he's grateful because he knows that we'll be eventually be there with him.
yeah. It was crazy because that night, we stayed out till 9 o'clock, in the yard. There are a lot of people, they don't stay out that late because it was kind of cold out there, and it just felt like, I don't know, it felt like it was a special moment though. I hadn't known Joe as long as Jesse did, but it just felt like, I don't know, I just like being out there with them and just spending time with them, And it was crazy because all the fellas stayed out there. Like there was guys that went out to night yard that night, that were in our recovery community that they don't go to night yard. They went out there just for him, and you know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of one of them old mob movies, right? Where they're all cold in front of the bar and they're just kind of hanging around, and you could see the
coming
out of their mouth. Yeah, they're all kind of. And then when he rolled up, everybody just came over and greeted him, and it was there was a lot of people there. And most of the time, the only time we're together like that on the bleachers is when we're doing CGA. And the whole community was there. Everybody was just well wishing him. But as soon as that 8 o'clock unlock came, it was desolate out there. But nah, I wanted to spend as much time with him as I could, man, because I know it's going to be quite some time till I get to spend some time with the boy again. I just wanted to feel that moment with him. But it was cool, man. I'm glad that you guys got to experience that with us. What about James? How did it feel knowing that you were right here next to all of us?
Man,
Being out front of Centinela, like you were right here with us.
man, it was crazy. I was like, man, and I was just thinking about it, like, when I initially, started, this whole vision about, setting up this YouTube channel. Like, I never envisioned
Uh-huh.
myself, actually being there when somebody, was gonna be walking out those doors. I thought I was gonna be chilling at the crib. I'm gonna
Yeah.
be over here playing operator, taking phone
Uh-huh.
calls, talking to, all these other dudes, and getting their stories. And nah, nah, I'm like,
Yeah.
nah, I'm going, going across the state and doing things of that nature. So, just being there, and him allowing me, to be part of it, you know, um, it was a special moment that he allowed me to be a part of, and he made a sacrifice where his wife went to pick him up, and they hugged and kissed, and then he was like, hey, it's business time, let's get this interview going, and his wife, she's on the
That's
sideline.
dope. That's dope.
And
What was her look on her face like? Did she understood though, huh? Like, did she understand?
I'm assuming she did, but like it's and and somebody made a comment, on the comment section of that video. They were like, man, like like if that would have been me, I don't want to do an interview. I would have wanted, I wanted it, would want to, be with my wife or my girlfriend. But in Joe's case, that wasn't the case. But then you also got to think about it. Yeah, he got paroled and he's out, but he still belongs to the state. He from there, he had 24 hours to go check in, with his parole officer, get to the halfway house, and then in all reality, we all of us out here, we got responsibilities, whether it's work, kids, some people got two, three jobs. So I think in Joel's case and his wife's case, unfortunately she had to go to work. I pretty much hung out with him the whole day. We met up at the prison, and then we didn't end up parting ways until almost like 6 p.m. And I was in a bit of a time crunch. I had to get down to the airport because I definitely wasn't trying to get stranded, in Ontario. So it was definitely an adventure, and I'm glad I was there, to witness it, for myself, capture that raw emotion. And a lot of the video that I put in, I didn't edit a lot of the stuff out. I wanted people to actually see what it was like, Joe getting off the van, me miking him up, him hugging his wife, figuring out where we're gonna do the video, and capturing like that whole moment of him walking in, and being in the real world. So if anybody is wondering why I did that, I just wanted to get the whole aspect of it, because a lot of these times, these videos come out and they're heavily edited, and I just wanted to capture it in its raw form. If that makes any sense, to anybody that's listening to this conversation. And speaking of people listening to our conversation, we got Fish Layer SoCal in here, and he's wishing us a happy Easter.
Boy,
Happy
Happy Easter, Fish, man. Thank you for stopping by on this holiday.
Yep, spending some time with us, man.
Yep.
On the holiday.
Yep. Hey, that's what I wanted to say that real quick, James. Two things I wanted to ask. Let that be a lesson to the listeners, because even Fish SoCal said that before about how he understands, the level of work ethic that comes from those of us that have been in here for long periods of time, and lifers, and so I wanted to say that with Joe, him coming right there and telling his wife, like, hey, this is business now, let's take care of this. That's just another reminder of the work ethic. Like this is he's committed to this channel the same way that we are. He's committed to this message and showing people the journey the same way, and he understands, like, his wife has to understand that hey, I'm going to be here with you forever, but I'm only going to do this one time.
Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada.
And that just goes to show, how when we make commitments to something, our commitments are solid, and that's what Joe was doing. It's for the guy who was like, man, I'd rather be with my wife and my kid. I get it, 100%. You know what I mean? And every day for the rest of my life is gonna be with my girl out there. You know what I mean? Like, once I get up out of this place, and stuff like that. But I'm gonna do the same thing. The first hour of my release, and we're going to be doing the same thing. The first day of my release, I'm going to spend it with James. We're going to, my girl will be there, our families will be there, things like that. But at the same time, we're committed to get this message to the listeners. We're committed to show this journey and be faithful to the process, just like the listeners have been faithful to us since, through establishing this channel. And that's why Joe did that.
Le queda un restante de 60 segundos.
Like, they might understand, like, well, why would this guy want to be right here doing an interview? Well, because that interview there's only going to be one first release after 27 years. It's only going to be able to capture and have the mystique that it does one time, And
27 years, that's almost 3 decades.
Yeah, that's crazy, since he was a kid, And
this is gonna cut off right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and give you a call back. All right?
Yeah, and Joe's gonna be calling in a few too, James.
Hopefully.
Okay, yeah.
I'll
All
call
right
back
then.
right now.
I got the phone plugged in right here, charged up, and waiting for that call. For Joe to call in. This will be his first call. Calling in and seeing where he's at. How he feels. He's been out. Let me see, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. He's been out 5 days so far. So his first 5 days, and I'm pretty sure it's been nonstop because there's a lot of things that he has to get. I'm pretty sure he has to get his social security card. He has to get his birth certificate, and then it poses another problem that he doesn't have. I'm sure he doesn't have a valid California driver license. So in order for you to get your birth certificate, you gotta have some type of identification, passport, state ID, or something like that. If not, then you gotta get a third party, like a family member, mom, dad, sister, brother, because those are the only people the only people that could obtain your birth certificate.
This call is now being recorded.
Esta es Global Telling. Usted tiene una llamada prepagada de
Oh no.
David Lopez.
Oh yeah.
un individuo encarcelado en de la prisión estatal de Sentinela, California. Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada. You have a prepaid call. Gracias por utilizar Global Telling.
Hello.
James. Yes, sir.
Hey, so right now that I heard David's announcement, when the call's announced, I was thinking about something that I need Jesse to make an intro for the channel where he's gonna say because he be saying that Jesse Nava, and I'm gonna need him to say like something like something about my brocha, like this is the home of the sickest
This is the
brocha.
home of James Mustache.
The biography of Rocha Loco.
Hashtag Russia.
Yeah. Hashtag Brochon.
Hey, the
No, I was
sickest
worried.
the sickest brocha on YouTube.
Yeah, the second Brocha on the Wild Wild West.
No, I was telling you earlier, I was worried that when you came over here, when you drove over here and you passed the windy part, I was worried that it was going to fly in, kind of like a little car, crash or something.
I'm worried about you. That needs to be a liability.
Yeah, that thing's becoming a liability, man. So the home.
Yeah.
Oh, James's Brocha. Yeah, we got to come up with a good one.
The home of the wicked whip.
That's the one. Yeah, the home of the wicked whip.
Yeah, the home of the wicked whip. Hey, real quick, James, this is off topic a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Hey, but I don't know if you know your boy got married this weekend.
What was that?
Ooh. I don't know if you know your boy got married this weekend.
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah. As a matter of fact, he sent me a message. Yeah, he sent me a message a few days ago. He had mentioned to me maybe like 2 months ago that he was gonna tie the knot, and he sent me a message, and Javi also mentioned it to me also. So yeah, I've been trying to get a hold of him, but he's been busy, tying the knot and whatnot. Definitely exciting, exciting time,
Yeah.
man. I'm happy for him. Just 2 years ago, he was down a different path. He was at a crossroad, and he chose his life. He chose freedom, and continued down that path. So man, I'm definitely happy for him, excited, and man, he's you guys will probably be coming home like around the same time.
Yeah, we'll see how that works out. Hey, there was another thing I was going to ask you too. So, given that it's Easter, what did you do for Easter?
So for Easter, we went to my lady's mom's house and dad's house, and my lady had bought a bunch of Easter eggs. Filled them up with dollar bills and candies and things of that nature, and and put him out for the kids. And man, my daughter was happy I was there recording her, because moments like that, they don't last forever. One day, she's 5, next day she's gonna be 15 years old, and she's not gonna want to hang out with me. So I definitely wanna capture those moments, and and be part of it, as much as I can. Fortunately, I was off today. I didn't have to go into work, but I gotta be back on the grind tomorrow.
Esta
And
llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada.
and speaking about my lady, I gotta go ahead and give her a shout out, because she allows me to go out and do these, be on these phone calls, go on these trips, and meet up with with all these different gentlemen. And if it wasn't for her, none of this would have been possible, because she could have put a stop to it even before it started. And I'm definitely
Huevo.
Yeah.
I was thinking on that note. Yeah, I also got to give a shout out to my old lady, to my wife, because without her, I also would not be here.
Yeah.
Go ahead, continue yours, and I'll continue mine after. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah,
You both sicken me.
She's always, ever since I started this journey, it's taking me out from the equation, like, so we don't spend that much time, watching movies before this. So, I just gotta recognize that, and give her a shout out, because, like I said, I mean, without her, allowing me to do this, it wouldn't be happening. All these pieces are coming together. Like David, David's lady, being cool with it. David being cool with it. Jesse being cool with, sharing their lives. So if all these pieces, didn't fit, then none of this would work. But oh, there we go. We got
Yeah.
the call. Hopefully, let me plug it
There's
up.
my guy.
Oh,
There we go.
let's
Let's
see
see.
what we
Let's
got
see.
here.
Hello, hello,
Hello.
hello, Joe.
Yeah, what you doing, bro?
Hey, we're live right now. We're live and direct. We got Jesse. We got we got Jesse Nava on the line.
Jesse
Yeah.
Nava.
Nah, what?
Hey, bro.
What's
I
up,
sound the
boy?
same?
You gotta
Do
hold
I
on.
sound the same?
You gotta say it, Jess. Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you do.
We have this new intro though. We want you to hear it.
You. Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's at you have a collect call with the home of the Wicked Whip.
Yeah, that's the new. We're working on it.
That's James's intro. James' new name is Wicked Whip.
You have a collect call from home of the Wicked Whip.
Yeah, home of the
The
Wicked
Wicked
Whip.
Whip of the West.
Hey, Jesse.
Yeah, what's up? What's cracking?
You know when we're over there, we can't tell who we're calling, right? Tell me why I call this number and it's in New York.
What the? What the? That's
Hey.
crazy. Hey, he running this shit like he's
My boy.
Jason Bourne, huh?
Yeah, this international, baby.
Hey, so I'm gonna tell you like the backstory on that New York number, okay? So
It's okay.
no, so it's a trip, because
Okay.
the only reason that I got a New York number is because it's a cheap number. I pay 99 cents a month to be able to have this number to get unlimited calls. If I could have a 213
that's
number,
cool.
that's what I would have. But unfortunately, I wasn't able to snag one up, and I'm looking for them deals. So that's why I got that
Yeah,
that,
bro.
that
Are
New
you
York.
set tripping? You set tripping with the 213 numbers?
Yeah, I gotta represent. Nah, if it was up to me, I'll be representing with that 213 all day, every day.
Nah, James, we global, baby.
That's right.
We global. West Coast, East Coast, it's all money, baby.
Hey,
Hey,
Joe.
my girl lives on the
Yeah.
East Coast, so you know what it is.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
So, hey, how's it been? Like what you been up to? Is it has reality set in?
I don't think we got the time in the day. No, reality ain't set in, bro. I've been running. I've been out for 5 days. I've been up for 6, bro. I'm running on fumes this whole time, and I've been everywhere. Bro. And man, bro, it's just so good, The first day I didn't get no sleep because I was waiting to get paroled, right? It was a restless night.
Yeah.
Went out,
Sure.
we had you with me, James. I had you with me tied to the hip that day,
Yeah.
And it was very emotional for me. You were there. You seen the reactions. You seen it all, bro. And I went to sleep that night, woke up, drove to the PO, done with that. 3 o'clock, I was in the house. It took from like 3 to 10 at night getting introduced to the house by the like anything, like introduction, like these are what you do, these are what you don't do. So figured all that out. Tired as hell, went to sleep, and that was it. I was gonna rest the next day, and everyone was telling me, "Get rest, bro, get rest." Like take it easy. And I was like, yeah. I wake up the next day and brush my grill. Next thing you know, someone in the house was like, "Hey, bro, my boy got out like a year ago, going to ARC. He'll be here in 10 minutes. You want to go?" I don't got no ride. I don't got no phone. I don't got nothing. I'm like, yeah, run that. We go to ARC. I borrowed an Obama phone because the house got a couple of them. They're like, here, fool. I never. It's all gravy. Just like the next man. So it's like a kitty, I guess. Took off with the Obama phone. For real, that's how it was. I took off with the Obama phone. I'm up there, and I registered as a member with ARC. I got to meet Sam Lewis. They have Portals, I think, is the place, and they were all like, get some, this is good. They don't always bring this. And I'm like, okay. And I'm not into sweets like that, but they're like, this is fancy, So I got that. Sam Lewis comes up. I see this fool on TV for years. I shook his hand right there, and we had words, and it was an honor to meet that man. I seen Big Jacob. I was like, what's up? And he was like, stick around, bro. I want to take you to lunch, And then I had a ride from somebody I just met. He was like, look, I'm going that way. I could take you, but I'm leaving at 10:30, 11, because I got to go do something. I tell Jacob, hey, bro, I gotta go, unless, my only concern is the ride, because I got this phone. I had called my people. I was like, you guys better send an Uber or something, because people work, And I took off, and I got no ride back. So my people were like, don't trip, we'll get you an Uber. And Jacob was like, don't trip on that, bro. I met Caesar right there. He was in there with Jacob. Had both of them together. They were like, bro, come back anytime, da-da-da. Took me to lunch. They were like, don't worry about it. We'll get you there in no time. That's how that day went. And then the next day, I was out and about. I was out and about in the buses. I had one guy with the house. He was generous. I had to go to a meeting. We still got to take these groups when we come outside, right? They're part of the parole condition. So I did that, and filled out all kinds of paperwork. And man, my hand's been signing papers ever since I've been out, meeting new people. And then today I went shopping. And the first day with James, when James left, we went shopping. It was late, and I was like, man, I'm tired. And she was like, you need a bag, you need this, you need that. Shopping, bro. And today, I don't know if Jesse and them knew about Choopy, but I brought Choopy out, And Choopy wasn't mine. He was my Shelly.
Yep.
Yeah, Choopy. So I brought him out with me, We left together, Almost lost him a couple of times, but we left together. Yeah. And today I said goodbye to Choopy. I finally gave it to my Sally's girl. She came down and picked it up. And you know what? My Sally didn't have to do nothing, But my Sally,
yeah.
Oh man, Hold up, give me a minute.
Yeah.
He sent his girl. He told his girl to give me $250, and she gave me $250.
Yeah.
And that was not planned, That was a blessing, bro. Yeah.
Hell yeah. That's cool.
So I'm still full of emotion,
I'm really happy to hear that, Joe. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't expect that. Shout out to him. I didn't expect that, and he's still in jail, And he was like, it's the least I could do, And that meant a lot to me.
Hell
bro.
That's cool, man. That's everything about your story, Joe, is amazing. Everything, man. I'm so like, man. I get emotional just hearing it, And I want to be out there so bad, man. I want to be out there.
Hey, bro,
but you,
a piece
of me with you, though.
David, my story ain't amazing without people like you in it, Like these are the people that are around me,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the thing. That was the thing I was telling him before you called. I was telling him, like, man, I used to ask you all the time, like, hey, how does it feel? And you're like, man, I don't really feel nothing yet. It doesn't feel different. Until the night before you left, that was the first time I seen any change on your face. That was the first time I seen any real emotion that the reality was setting in, And I get it too though, because we live in this life where we're just waiting for the other shoe to drop. We're skeptical of everything,
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
it just and that's all I was telling him, So I know it was probably that much more impactful for you when you got out, because then that you were able to embrace it. Like me, I was telling them like I'm 2 years out and I'm already excited. I'm already feeling it. So I know the last 5 months is gonna be crazy for me. But you were able to kind of just like keep it close to your vest until the night before.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just.
Yeah, I was so scared, and
Esta
like
llamada
Jesse
y
said,
su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada.
we're always waiting
So,
for the
what do
other
you,
shoe to drop, right? Yeah, David.
Always. Yeah, always. Yeah. And what do you? So
Yeah,
was that the 60 seconds? I didn't hear.
Nah,
I'm not sure if that was the 60.
If it does, call back.
we got about a minute. Well, we got a minute. We should be getting the announcement shortly.
Okay. No, so
Le queda un restante de 60 segundos.
no, because I want to ask you, now that you're out there, right? And just think
Yeah.
about this, because I'm gonna call back right now. Now that you're out there, what do your dreams look like? What do your dreams look like from now? I think you've been out 5 days. You got out Tuesday, I think.
Yeah.
What are how are your dreams more shaped in reality? I'm gonna call back right now. This thing's gonna cut off. I'll be
NBC,
right back.
NBC, Pixar. Just two of them right now,
That's right.
I mean, none
gotta
set in
dream
stone,
big.
bro, but they're options,
Yeah, I'm gonna call right back.
Okay, what I was saying, James, was we're always waiting for the other shoe to drop, and most people in our situation, you're dealing with a life that where nothing ever went your way, or at least you feel like it, because those outweigh the good stuff, and you end up forgetting about those, right? And more so, like, I know my past, and I know how bad I've been, and for them to bring up anything wouldn't have been like, oh, they kept me in here, like at the end of the day, it's all my past,
Yeah.
This call is now being
Esta es
recorded.
Global Talent. Usted tiene una llamada prepagada de
David Lopez.
un individuo encarcelado de la prisión estatal de Sentinella, California. Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada. You have a prepaid call. You will not be charged for this call. Para aceptar esta llamada, diga o oprima ahora el 5. Gracias por utilizar Global Talent.
Hello.
Jesse.
All right, fellas.
Yeah.
Hey, David. Have either of you
Yeah,
been to
we're back.
Riverside Juvenile Hall?
I have.
Hell yeah, a bunch of times.
It's on Harrison Street,
Okay.
off of Magnolia and Harrison.
Okay.
Yep, I've been there.
You
I've been there a few
you
times,
remember?
actually.
You remember the trains that you could hear them?
Yep,
The what?
exactly. The
The what?
train that runs around the back.
Okay. Yeah.
Back? No,
Well,
I
when you
just
guys were
remember
calling back, when you
Yeah.
guys were calling back, the train just made a noise, bro. And I would have loved for you to hear that Riverside train again, bro.
Oh, that would have freaked me out. Hey, I was right there. I was
It's a good
in
sound.
Riverside Juvenile Hall, and I was on County Farm Road right there at Van Horn when I was younger.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, David. I'm ready for the
Yeah.
questions, bro. You're Gerardo Rivera
Okay.
right now. Hit me.
Yeah, well, I wanted to know. Okay, so when we're in here, right, we have a lot of, you know how it is. We have a lot of dreams. We have a lot of hopes. We have things that we want to do.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's not like they're not unrealistic, but we kind of don't understand the gravity of the things that we want to achieve when we get out.
It's a dream more than a goal.
It's a dream more than a goal. But when
Okay.
you get out there and you're hit with reality, when you're out there, you're hit with reality. What are some of the things that you can see?
That are actually tangible.
Yeah, what are the things that you see that are tangible?
Okay.
And do you have any new dreams or new goals
Okay.
with what you're working with right now?
Oh, bro. If I told you what's in my mind, you would say I'm delusional, right? So I kept that from Jesse too. I told him I'm gonna show you better than I can tell you. Now, those are my dreams, and do I think they're tangible now that I'm out? I knew they were tangible before I even stepped foot out of this place, right? Out of that place. And yeah, they're very much real, bro. But now on a realistic side, like pretend I didn't have no dreams. I mentioned NBC and I mentioned Pixar right now, and those were two of the things that they mentioned to me, and a lawyer firm, right? So
Yes.
without having no dreams, bro, and just having like drive and ambition, because keep in mind, I showed up to ARC 2 days later. I was out Wednesday.
Yeah.
They thought I was out the other Wednesday. And so they were tripping out how I got there so
Okay.
fast, right? I met two people
Yeah.
that I was locked up in prison with at the ARC. I re-met them. They're out. They're free now. I don't know
Yeah.
how long they've been out, bro, but they've been out like a year, and they're barely showing up for help. I was out 2
Yeah.
days.
Oh wow.
When I seen Jacob, when I seen Jose, he answers the phones all the time. When I seen certain people, I let them know, bro. Since they told me, since ARC started, I don't know what year it started, but before they even had that address, when they had the other address, it was a dream for me to come out and go to ARC, right? And to stay connected with them even long after I'm long after I'm out. Well, I expressed that to them, bro. And I told them, everyone, like, hey, fool, remember when I used to say, I'm going to be here? And they'll be like, just show up, bro, because everyone says it, and just show up. I was like, it's not even 48 hours, bro, and I'm here. It's not even 48 hours. They ain't even going to drop yet, but I'm here, you know? And they were all, like, very supportive. I met all kinds of people. I seen the two other people I was locked up with. One of them has been out a year.
Yeah.
The other one's on an ankle monitor, was in a MPRP thing, been out for months already.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, bro, I'm not playing. I'm serious about restarting my life. I think I committed a lot of energy to starting over, right? And and there's not going to be nothing negative about it, bro. And the possibilities, where do I see? It's limitless, bro. I'm going to tell you that. It's limitless. Well, at least for me, how I feel, how I am, yeah, the sky's the limit. That's for me and my experience. Yeah.
The reason why I asked that is because before when I had parole before, I didn't have realistic goals and realistic dreams. You know, I wanted to go out there and there was one time where I wanted to be this like super like, oh man, it was insane. It was insane. It was super illegal, super insane rackets. Like I was always thinking about crazy stuff, you know. But I was leaving the shoe and I was leaving stuff like that, you know. But the times that I actually wanted to do stuff that was positive, I still didn't have any realistic goals in mind. I wanted to go out there and be a rap producer. I wanted to go out there and be a rapper. I wanted to go out there and get into Hollywood and I wanted to be one of them cholos running on Fast and the Furious.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't.
They have them. They have them now, though. That's a reality.
But it's a reality. But the thing
David.
is that I didn't. Yes.
But I want to say something. Like, it's all reality, right? But when people do extraordinary stuff, especially from our backgrounds, they have to be a little crazy, right? Because if you can't dream it, you can't see it, and you can't grab it. And I'm not saying dream and put no effort into it. I'm not saying that. You're going to get nowhere with no real moves you really have to do to put yourself in a position to win. But if you know enough about whatever path you're going in, and you know the things you have to do, then it can sound crazy. It can sound crazy, and at the end you can make it come true, right? Now what Jesse says is that stuff is happening a lot more now with Hollywood, and that's something they were always offering me when I was locked up, and I haven't even inquired about that yet, right? But I mean, this is the reality. You start off breaking down movie sets. You start off being construction in Hollywood, you know. And
Esta
then if you
llamada
want to
y
do,
su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada.
but that's a whole different subject. But it's all in the same, bro. If sky's the limit, bro. Sky is the limit.
It all boils down. It all boils down to how
To the
much you're willing
individual.
to commit to whatever it is you're doing.
It all comes
And
down
not
to
only
the
commit,
individual.
not only commit.
Yeah.
Wait, but not only commit, because you're gonna have to sacrifice in certain things.
Yeah.
In my life, even in prison, I will sacrifice a lot to get a lot. Now, people don't want to sacrifice. They live a normal life. $150 a month, store. It's normal. It's comfortable. Bro, when I was in prison, and when I was at rock bottom, I sacrificed months just to get a pile up to get started, right? I'm saying even in life out here, you have to sacrifice. You might be sacrificing family time. You might be sacrificing whatever else. Say you're a workaholic, you might have to give that up. But if you want to win, it's limitless, bro. And you got to decide what you're comfortable with, what you're content with, and you got to decide, like, an honest, normal life is great. It's beautiful, but maybe some people want a little bit more.
Yeah.
And then there's those people that want a lot more. And with more, yeah, you got to be willing to sacrifice, bro. It's not easy, but it's very obtainable.
100%. And that's the difference between us. Those of us that, I mean, you know how we built Joe. You know how it is. Like most of us in here, like, that have done this time like this and treads the path that we have. Like, that's what sets us apart from people out there. We got a different kind of drive. We got a different kind of vision. And when we set around to something, sacrifices is part of the life we live. And that's one of the good things that I felt we were able to develop through our previous lifestyle. You know what I mean? Through the previous equivalent lifestyle, you had to learn to make certain sacrifices. You had to learn to be disciplined. You had to learn to persevere. And now we just apply it in a positive manner. And like you said, there's people that are cool and content with just, you know, living a good decent life, and I respect that, you know what I mean? But then there's some people that are just built to be bosses, and that's what it is, you know. And you got to go out there and get it, and for sure that's where I'm at, you know what I mean? You know that's what it is. You know, I never half-stepped anything I've done. It just so happened what I was doing before wasn't worth the shit, you know. And now I'm gonna get out there, and you know, and I'm gonna do things.
Yeah, bro.
And I know you will too, though, because you built the same way.
No, and the reason why I asked that question is because, look, something about now, and the way that I've been doing things, the way Jesse's been doing things, and a lot of individuals that have made it out there, but just something about this feels different. Something about this time, this time in our lives, it feels different. It feels, it just feels like, it does feel like everything is possible.
Can I say something?
Yeah. Absolutely.
And this is for you. This is for you especially, right? And a lot of people in your situation. You're thinking with a sober mind now. You're thinking with a sober mind now. I can't tell you how many times people in prison, when I was doing good in a bad way, would tell me, you're only doing this good because you don't use. And I'll be like, miss me with that shit, you know, and we'll have a whole big old debate. And then sometimes I'll go back to the side and I'll think, you know what, that fool's right. I don't use. So a sober mind allows you to think and make sacrifices more, or make this more, or think ahead this more. So when you knock out drugs out of an individual's life, it brings clarity. And if you were smart on drugs and you got to do your thing on drugs, imagine when you cut them out of your life. Imagine how much more. Sure. And you can't even imagine it because most people never done it. So when you're saying this feels different, I can feel you so much, bro, because you're sober now.
Yeah.
And now you're thinking with a full head on your shoulders. You're thinking in a whole different way, bro. And I'm not saying you could change the dreams or change anything. Yeah, but you're not hindering yourself no more. And you're being full 100% to whatever you apply yourself to do now. So I think that
happens. This one's a freaking rocket scientist.
Yeah. So Jesse said I happen to be a rocket scientist sober, but no, this is the thing, man. And you know, because we all talk about things, and you know, we spent a lot of time talking, you know, even before you left, and it's just. Yeah, I know, and it just, but I needed to hear you say it really, like you went out there, like you're us, man. You did more time than I'm doing right now, but you're us.
Yeah.
Man. You know, I have over 2 decades in the system, you know, and like I said, I wanted to hear you say it, you know, like, hey man, everything that we talked about in there, everything that we hoped
it's possible.
It would be and could be, it's possible and it's true.
Wait. I want to say something. David, I want to say something.
Yeah.
Can you guys hear me good? Because it's breaking up. I want to say this.
Yeah.
We're fighting. We are fighting hard to get out and come home.
Yeah.
And what I realized on my second or third day out here is we have no idea what we are fighting for, bro. The world is so much bigger and so much more beautiful than we could ever imagine. And I know it sounds crazy to say that because we were out once upon a time. But yeah, bro, it's a lot. It's amplified a lot more once you get out.
Because you could appreciate life in a different way. When we were out there before, we lived a little chicken shit life. We were young. We had no sense. Like, the reality of it is we were living for the moment, and we couldn't see past our nose, let alone the whole world. You know what I mean? Like, our thumbnail is what we knew about the world, and our hand and everything else around it is how big the world is. You know what I mean? Like, so you're 100% right. When you get out there, because everybody that's gotten out there in your shoes, that's what everybody says. Like, man, dog, I can't even begin to tell you. You know what I mean? After being gone over 20 freaking years, like what this seems like. It's mind blowing. And I even expressed that to them in the board. About when I went in there. Like, I'm not an alien to that world. But the reality of it is I'm going out there to live in a world that I don't know because I've never lived responsibly. I've never lived respectfully. I've never lived, sober. I've been out there just running amok. And where now it's different. Every step I take, I have to take it responsibly. Every step I take, I got to take that with consideration for other people, with understanding and empathy. You know what I mean? Like, not just living my life. And it's crazy because my girl said something the other day. And she was like, man, you got to make decisions for yourself. And I said, man, I've always made decisions for myself. That's all I've done is make. But she said, no.
Le queda un restante de 60 segundos.
She said there's a difference between making selfish decisions and making the best decision for yourself. And that shit blew my mind because it's crazy. Like, I hadn't even thought about it like that. I had a whole skill about it. You mean, well, no, I was going to break it. When she said that, it just took all into it.
Esta llamada es un número de teléfono controlada y grabada.
Yeah. We've been making selfish decisions our whole life. We've been looking at the world selfishly, but now we're going to look at it and make the best decisions for ourselves and sort of sounding the song. I'm going to call back.
All right.
James?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Yeah, bro. I got this sensation that it was when I got out, like my second day or third day, I was like, dang, we have no idea what we're fighting to come home to, Yeah. It was just it feels like it's bigger than life,
Yeah, because the world as you know it is definitely changed over, in the last 27 years. I mean, like, have you seen anything that you're tripping out on? Like, damn, this is this type of stuff is going on out here?
No, I haven't. I see how the car is seeing reverse now. I like it. I could adapt to that in one day. I see how Google Maps and Waze work. I can adapt to that in one day.
Global telling.
This call is now being recorded.
Una llamada prepagada de
David Lopez.
un individuo encarcelado de la prisión estatal de Sentinella, California. Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada. You have a prepaid call. You will not be charged for this call. Para aceptar esta llamada, diga o oprima ahora el 5.
Hello?
Yeah.
Gracias por utilizar Global Tel Link.
Hello?
Yeah, I can adapt to Waze and I can adapt to Google Maps. And as crazy as it sounds, both my niece and my wife were like missing, and I'm like, how do you miss that? The computer says, and they're like, you don't understand. And I'm like, man, I get this computer thing so good. Like, it's like a video game to me. So everyone's been asking how I've been adjusting, and I'm like, great. Like part of me feels like I never even got arrested, And let me tell you something. Prison is $1 billion business. I said this many times before, but now I know where 1 million goes. 1 million goes to the transitional house you're going to go to, because they try to feed you morning, noon, and night, and all in between. They're trying to stuff you down with ice cream and cake and Oreos and chips and this and that and dinners and breakfast. It is crazy, bro. I'm like, no, you don't even got to eat. Yes, it is,
say that to Dave. Dave's going to really want to get out of prison
Yeah,
now.
I'm like, I need to get out now. I'm going to petition.
These are the things
I'm going to petition.
no one ever told me. Hey, no one ever told me that. No one ever told me how good the food is out here, right? And these houses, it's like, picture getting a package, bro, with a real donuts and real cakes from the street. And then that day, they're gone, and the next day, it's all new again with different stuff. And the next day, it's all new again. All new again. That's how it's going down, bro. And nobody ever told me this.
You better start working out, fool. You better go to the gym. You're gonna end up blowing up.
I might buy a bike.
Yep.
I'm really thinking of buying a bike and getting around like that because they got this thing called City Mapper, and it shows you how to get around in a bike, bro. And that bike gets you there faster than the buses do. So lose weight, and because I already checked myself, I'm like, no, I'm not eating that. And they're always like, cake and ice cream, bro. It's a good combo. And no, not me.
It is a good combo. Yeah, it's a good combo for a heart attack.
It's a good combo for diabetes.
David, that's what they call it, David. Jesse, they call it the diabetic table. It's full of everything. And it's gone in one day, and it's full of everything again.
Oh, hell no. Yeah. Hey, who's all there? How many fools are there with you at the group home?
Is there a lot of people?
It's a lot of us, bro. It's a lot. It's like us at South Help on Sunday night. It's like that many.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay, and there's somebody I did time with. There's somebody I did time with here.
Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada.
We haven't seen each other since like 03, 06. And it's good. What? Like everybody, it's just all love, fool.
That's cool.
Hello?
Hey, can you hear us at all? Yeah, can you?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. No,
I can hear you loud and clear.
Is there anybody at that place at that group home that kind of gives you a weird look because you came from an SNY?
Wait, say that question again.
Is there anybody there at that group home or the transitional housing that's looking at you different because you came from an SNY?
No, bro. Nobody out here cares about that.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
And if they do, well, then it appears 100% genuine that they don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
you know what it
make
is?
some phone calls to a couple people. Make some phone calls to a couple people and let them know that I'm going to give you their number and stuff to make sure that way they can kind of point you in a couple of directions.
Okay, thank you, Jesse. For the most part, bro, it feels like a united front, like we just escaped the worst time of our lives, and everybody is on the same page. Like, I'm done with that.
Hey, were they all ex-lifers?
75% of them are.
Wow.
Man, that's crazy.
So you guys are just standing around just shell-shocked, huh?
Hey, bro. It's
just a house of shell-shocked people. Yeah.
You can't tell.
No,
you can't tell. We got people coming, picking us up all hours of the day, dropping us off all hours of the day. Like, there's no honking to disturb the neighbors, so everyone's getting texts. I'm here, and you just pop out, hop in the car, and bounce, come back. It's like that, bro.
How's your living quarters? How's your sleeping quarters?
Two roommates.
So
and they're cool.
people to a room?
I think some might have 4, but the one I'm in has 3. I think it depends how big the room is.
And you have So does it feel different though, like sleeping outside of a cell? I mean, is it weird? Like, is it strange?
Honestly, if it is, I haven't given it that much thought because by the time I go to bed, I'm so tired, bro. I'm just out, boom, and then the next day comes and it starts again, boom. The days are fast. You do a lot of things in the days. Maybe it's just because I got out, but I'm trying to wiggle and yeah, bro, you're here, you're there. I went to Victorian Gardens when you guys been there?
Oh, Victoria, what is that? Like the Tyler, the Tyler Galleria? Is that what it used to be?
Yeah, it's kind of like that, but it's all outside, and they got like Gucci stores and this and that. That's where I got Shake and Shack or Shack and Shake, and
Oh, that's cool.
Bro, it's so much
What
life
kind of
out here,
shoes did
bro.
you get?
Yeah. I got some shoes today. I got some J's. They're mostly all black suede. They got a little bit of baby blue, a little bit of dark blue in them, and yeah, I just picked those up today, and I got 3 501s today. I got some shirts and long sleeves today. Damn, it seems like I've been getting
Long
clothes every
sleeves
day,
is
bro.
about to
I
be
got out.
summer.
It's okay. I got short sleeves too, baby.
I think
Um,
I think you've worn a long
and,
sleeve the entire time I've known you.
Yeah,
in
yeah.
summer.
Hiding
Yeah,
all
I
the
do wear long
tattoos.
sleeves. I do wear long sleeves
Yeah.
in summer, bro. The first socks I got were like Tommy Hilfiger. Like, you know what, bro? Everything at Ross is all name brand shit right now.
Yeah.
I got a Tommy bag, Tommy chanclas, Tommy socks, Calvin Klein socks, Calvin Klein box. I'm like, all this name brand shit just went to Ross now? They're like, yep. I'm like, well, let's get it
It's
then.
been at Ross for years. That shit's been at Ross since I got
I've been
money.
The crazy part is I told my
my
wife, I was like, well, I told my wife I want to get a bunch of Ralph Lauren stuff. You know, I'm going to get my Ralph Lauren freaking boxer briefs and a Ralph Lauren shirt. And she's like, man, she goes, yeah, that's all cool for 2005.
What do they got now? Huh? What do I need now, bro?
Hey, she mentions brands. She mentions brands that I never even heard of. I'm still on like La Tigra.
Well, find out.
Yeah, he's still on the
Do me a favor. Find out where I can buy some Cartier. Find out where I can buy some Cartier glasses where I could walk in and try them on, because I just don't want to order them off the internet. You know, I was looking for that today.
Look, I'm gonna tell you. No, I'm gonna tell you. Look at it. I'm gonna have you call the homie Beaver, because Beaver got this plug for this place for designer glasses, and they're cheap. They got them cheap. They got a warehouse down there in L.A. somewhere. I forget exactly where, but I'm gonna hit him with a message tonight and tell him.
It's in the
Thank you, bro.
district?
Probably.
I'll send my nephew. I'll send my nephew out that way to go get him. I gotta stay. One of my restrictions is 50 miles. I can't leave the house more than 50 miles. You know.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
But it's
follow
good.
that.
It's good. It's good, baby.
Hey,
You know it's good. Yeah.
Did James get
Did
to
what?
see? Did James get to see your tattooed socks?
What tattoo socks?
His tattooed socks? No, you know how you got your legs blasted up?
Yeah, did I show James?
You know how you got the? Yeah, did James see them?
The checkered socks?
Yeah, you got some. Yeah, you got the cleanest tattoo socks that I've probably ever seen.
Hey, bro.
Those things were clean.
There's a lot of things. It's a lot of things clean about me in this life, and we're just gonna say the attitude, the charisma, the drive, the ambition. You know, we'll start there, not with the tattoos, bro. No, James didn't see him. There was no time. There was no time for that, bro. Like, you know, I was rushing James at some points, and I was like, I hope he don't think I'm too pushy. You know, I was like, clock, time management. You got to get on the plane. You know, let's get another one in. Yeah.
Hey, James, real quick, James.
Yeah.
Who's all tuned in right now? Who do we got listening right now?
Hey, okay, so we got Fish Lair SoCal, and as a matter of fact, he just dropped $20 towards Jesse and David. We also got Bruce Willis up in here.
Thank you very much.
That's my guy, Bruce Willis.
Yep.
What's up, Bruce Willis? We send our.
And
Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada.
Hey, let me know if you see a Jack Diaz hiding out in the feed somewhere. Real slick like.
Will do.
What else you got? Yeah, I'll tell you later.
And then we got some lurkers. I have no idea who they are because they're not participating in the chat. But I want to tell Joe that a few days ago, Fish sent me a message, and he wanted me to let you know that if you're ever out in San Diego, he got you on a job with the Carpenters Union. So I'm not sure.
Thank you, bro. No. I'm keeping all my options open for sure, and I definitely appreciate that, and that's what I'm talking about. Like, look, I didn't know that was gonna come on tonight, and it's there, and it's like God's just telling us, look, fools, I got you. I got you in every way possible. There's no way you're gonna fail, you know, and that's how it feels. That's how it feels, David. When you're asking that question, it feels like the sky's the limit.
Yeah.
6 days ago I'm in prison, and 6 days later, possible union job in the carpentry business. What? Tell me that ain't a come up.
Yep.
Tell me that ain't a great
It is,
upgrade
man.
in my life and will help me and my family. You know, like that is what I'm talking about. And SoCal Fish Slayer, bro, thank you. I'm gonna look into that. Thank you so much. I can't even express the thanks right now, bro. But thank you so much, and God bless you and your entire family, all your friends, everybody, bro. That is a blessing you gave me right now.
And he also made
No,
another.
he's gonna.
He also
Go
made
ahead. Go
another
ahead.
another offer. He was letting us know if we were interested in catching a boat and going big tuna fishing or some type of fishing in the
James,
summertime. Yep.
See,
tell him I would love to. I would love to, bro. There might be I might have to get in contact with my PO and let him know, but I'm sure by then I'll be more familiar with the system, and I'm sure it's not gonna be a problem. And I would love to do that, bro. Absolutely. Go out with you guys and have a good time. Be in the middle of the ocean, bumping Drake in the middle of the ocean. You know, Birdman. You know? Shout out to Lil Wayne and Cash Money and all them, you know?
Hey, no, that's the ultimate freedom right there, though. You be in a boat in the middle of the ocean from being locked behind the wall for 27 years, sitting on a boat floating in the middle of the ocean. Tuna fishing, BC, tuna fishing. I'm with it. Let's roll.
Yeah, bro. And you know, Jason, you know when I went to the ARC thing, you know what? They kept telling everybody, hey, they would introduce me, and then they would be like, okay, nice to meet you, and woo, and then they'll look at me, and they'll look at them again, they'll be like, he just pulled 27. And they'll be like, oh my God, and you know, it was a bunch of hugging strangers, there was a bunch of genuine handshakes, beautiful smiles, and watery eyes. Like, it was crazy, bro. It was crazy.
Because they understand. The justice impact individuals. They know what it's like. Like Caesar and Jacob and all them fools, like, they've all done a grip of time. So most of the people, like answering phones and stuff like that, they don't have the same kind of time under the belt, but they understand what it's like. So as far as they're concerned, that's another one for the good guys, you know?
Yep.
Yeah, I know, bro. I know.
That's what they're trying to do.
The whole day felt good.
Everything about their mission statement is to show how the Anti-Recidivism Coalition is changing lives and reducing recidivism. So, you know what I mean? Like the way they see it is like you coming out after all that.
Le queda un restante de 60 segundos.
I'm telling you, you get a chance. Hit up with Cedric.
I will.
Hit up Cedric out there, fool. When you get.
I will. He wasn't there. He wasn't
Go
available.
ahead. He comes in only 3 days a week. Go ahead.
Another thing I want to say is when I talked to my PO and when I seen another PO come to the house, you know, they both looked at me and they both it's almost confirming, you know. But both of them said the same thing. They both said we know you're not gonna come back, and I was like, you know that already, you know. But they know, they already know, and they're barely meeting me, bro. You know, that felt good.
Hey, this phone's gonna disconnect. We're gonna go ahead and call back.
Okay.
Call back real quick.
All right. So, hey, you know what? I could hear a dog barking in the background. How's that feel?
It feels good. It feels great. It feels great, bro. There's a little puppy. It's not a puppy. It's a full-grown dog. But there's one in the house. The owner has one, and she is so cute. She looks like one of those dogs that wins the dog show awards. She got her own little haircut. She got her furry parts, her short parts. She's amazing. She hasn't barked once since I've been in the house.
This call is now being recorded.
Global Telling. Usted tiene una llamada prepagada de
David Lopez.
un individuo encarcelado en de la prisión estatal de Centinela, California. Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada. You have a prepaid call. You will not be charged for this call. Para aceptar esta llamada, diga o oprima ahora el 5. Gracias por utilizar Global Tel Link.
Hello. Yeah. So,
Hello?
No, that's cool about the POs, man. Yeah, you could just tell. That's cool.
Yeah, they
Hey,
could
hey,
tell,
Joe?
bro. They know. Yeah.
Hey, real
Yeah.
quick, so stay in mind. I know life is moving super fast out there. I know the world is a lot quicker than in here, right? So just stay mindful though, moving forward for the progression of the channel. Like when you do your first job interview, make sure you hit James up and do a little live interview if you get a chance, or like each time you experience something new that you've never experienced previously, if nothing else, just record it with your phone. You don't have to hit James up. Record it with your phone so you can send it to him. So that way you could keep the listeners along with the journey, because ultimately, like they're a part of our life now. They've been a part of this journey with us, and we want to try to keep them, in the loop all the way to the full transition. All like you said, the sky's the limit. So we want to show them what that limit looks like.
Yeah, this is not a drill. You're out in the wild
This
now.
is not a drill.
So that
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you. I would need full-time cameras 24/7 for that, bro, because there's a whole lot that went on in these last 5 days, bro, and it all felt good. It was cool. I need my own show.
Well,
somebody better go. Better go talk to. Somebody better go talk to Naked and Alone or Naked and Lost or whatever one of them shows. The Bachelor.
Naked and Afraid.
Yeah.
I'm
Naked
going
and
out there
Afraid,
running
bro.
around naked and afraid and shit.
Mhm.
Yep.
He's out there lighting fires with sticks and shit with his balls hanging on the floor.
Hey, bro.
Hey, that was my shit right
Some
there.
of my
Yeah.
some of my family got like an hour or two with me, and some of them only got like 5 minutes, literally, bro. That first day out,
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
yeah, bro.
Were they blown away? Was everybody crying?
Ask James. I don't know. I was living it. I was crying.
It was nonstop. Like, man, I remember the first spot we went to. We went to his sister's house, and I was trying to get her outside the house, acting like I was delivering something. And she was like, "Are you like pranking me?" And I was like, "Nah, I'm not pranking you. I really got a delivery for you out here." But she was like wary, and she was like, "Hey," and she called her daughters out, and I got them out like maybe about halfway. And I came up to Joe like, "Hey, they don't want to come out. Like they know something ain't right." So I was like, let's just roll. So we went out there, and his niece, she was looking, she didn't recognize him, and then when she did recognize him, she was just like in disbelief, like she covered her mouth, and she got all teary eyed, and man, it was an emotional moment, and then his sister came out and she couldn't believe it. She was like I think she even asked him how what happened? Like you're not supposed to be out. Like you're supposed to be in prison.
Like you better not have escaped. Better not have escaped.
Yeah. Yeah, looking up in the sky, better not see no helicopters.
She's like, get in the house. They're gonna be looking for you in a minute.
Nah.
Quick, come inside.
No, this
Quick,
is my
come
family.
inside. Open the back door.
Yeah.
No, Jesse, this is my family. They would have known Mexico would have been the first stop.
Yeah. Hey, but that's crazy. I know that shit was mind blowing. I could only imagine. Like, I can't wait till you post them videos and shit. I want to see how that shit. I know that shit was probably like, man, everybody's like shocked.
I couldn't even talk, fool. I tried to tell my niece to come here, but the words weren't coming out, So I started waving her.
Hell yeah.
And that niece wasn't born when I got locked up. Like, she don't know me from in person,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she was probably she was tripping.
Yeah, and we were.
Hey, she got to see both your carnalas?
Huh?
You got to see both of them? You got to see both your carnalas?
Yeah. Yeah, I did. I got to see both of them.
What were we gonna say?
I was out.
What were we gonna say right now?
I was outside of Joseph's mother-in-law's house.
Yeah, like he said right now, it was
Joseph
short.
Ramirez.
Oh, okay. Why?
Joseph
Your
Ramirez,
sister's related to them?
My sister is their compas. My sister and his mother-in-law for years, for like the past 15, 17, 18 years. You know. We didn't know that when we were Sally's, but we found that out as we were Sally's. You know.
Oh, that's crazy. Okay.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, bro. So, you know, I was definitely thinking about him when I was right there. You know.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
bite size. Oh, bite size. Well, it reminds me of the little homie dogs.
Yeah, he is. He's
Little
like
micro machine gangster dog.
He's a little bite-sized midget gangster.
Yeah.
Oh, micro machine cholo.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Hey,
James got all
have you
kinds of
talked to them
footage,
since
bro.
you left?
Oh yeah, I talked to them since then. James got all kinds of footage though, bro. He gave me a phone, and the phone. Oh, fireworks, bro. You hear that?
Yeah.
Can you hear that?
I do. Yeah.
What is it?
Fireworks.
What is that? Fireworks? Or gunshot?
Oh, it's 'cause it's Easter. It's Easter, bro.
What?
It's Easter today.
Oh,
Happy Easter, guys.
Fireworks on Easter. Yeah, happy.
Yeah, so they lit up some firecrackers. I could see them popping in the air.
Hey, it's always a time to pop fireworks in California. You don't need a reason.
Yeah.
For sure.
Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada.
Hey, just to give you guys a heads up, and Iceman is in here, and he writes, Iceman here, hello to James, Jesse, David, and most importantly, Big Joe. Stay sober.
Oh, for sure, Iceman. I ain't getting near nothing, bro. I'm gonna get a smooth, dishonorable. I'm gonna get an honorable discharge from parole, bro. Believe that.
Dishonorable. Check you out.
No, honorable, bro. Honorable.
Okay, absolutely.
Yeah,
for sure.
Iceman, thanks. I want to say thank you to Iceman too for always tuning in, and like he used to make my day sometimes, you know, like really make it, you know.
Yeah. He does. He says because he knows I'm getting messy yourself, so he sends messages to both of us, you know. One of our tablets, you know, every once in a while we get them, you know, and they're always like Jesse will get up and read it, you know. Once he gets up and read the message, and the message is so good, man. We always appreciate that. They always come at the right time. It's always uplifting. Yeah, and
Positive thing enforcement, a little reminder, you know.
Yeah, I was going through a lot of stuff, man. Just recently, you know, just as far as just I don't know. I don't know what it was. It maybe being on level 3 or what, you know. But you guys helped me get over the hump, you know. My wife was very patient with me also, because I don't know, we get like that sometimes here, you know. But yeah, it's just Iceman was there to encourage me, you know.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm still getting used to being on a level 3 yard. It's not what I thought it would be, but it's not bad, you know. It's just a little bit different, you know. I don't know if it's just this place or what, but like we've been in the cell all day today. They're all the same.
Well,
We've been in the cell. Our whole Easter been in the cell, but you know how that is. Though. Holidays in prison.
Yeah.
This is what holidays in prison look like.
That's
I know,
crazy
David.
about it. We were talking about it before. That the holidays in prison were just another excuse to get drunk and high. Now, like you said, you realize that I never realized how often they shut programs down on the holidays because I was usually in the house drunk or high, so I wasn't really tripping. Now it's like, man, what the hell is up with my program?
Yeah, we're gonna go out there and play some softball, and we're gonna go do something. You know, but yeah, so
well, David.
Bell pepper today.
Oh yeah, hey,
David.
I made some stuffed bell peppers today. You better stop.
Yes.
Huh?
You don't need bell peppers. I was telling you, I made some stuff. Yeah, I made some stuffed bell pepper today, but I forgot you don't need vegetables. You don't need.
I don't need them, bro. But let me tell you something. Today's Easter, and I'm right here with you guys, and James is right here with you guys, and we're just a small portion of the people that are out here that love you guys and want you to come home and are fighting for you. and I ain't even in that fight yet. I haven't even been to Sacramento yet, but I will be. I will be, bro.
Yep.
Got to. And that's what's good.
Yeah.
That's why I like seeing every time I see somebody walk out of here. That's just one more person. That's just one more person to turn the tide in our favor. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna go buy a business suit.
Adds to the statistics.
I'm gonna go get something fitted. Get something fitted, looking sharp, and roll up there. I'm gonna be the standout.
Hey, are you gonna be
They're
one
gonna
of
be like,
them?
why
Are you gonna
why
be-
that fool got a white purple suit on? Everyone got black suits. That's when the white purple one with the gold trimming. Yeah, a Lakers suit.
Are you gonna get a derby?
Yep.
Yeah,
No, he's
I'm gonna
gonna
get a derby too. Yeah, bro.
Hey, I was gonna get a derby. He's gonna get a Steve Harvey suit with a derby on.
Hey, today I was really describing your jacket, Joe.
Oh yeah, they were on your jacket today,
Like,
Dougie.
I was telling my wife about this jacket, right? And it was just, I was just trying to explain to her how I never noticed this jacket until that one night.
Manny wanted that jacket, bro. Tried to get that jacket to him, bro. I would have walked out with it, bro.
What Manny?
So cool.
Right here, Manny?
Yeah, Manny, TJ Manny. He seen me in there one time. He goes,
if you would have walked,
he goes, damn, how do you get that? How did someone get that jacket? I'm like, you know, bro.
You're asking a lot of questions. You're like, you wearing a wire or what? Why are you asking so many questions?
No, I was just. The thing is, like a few days before
the jacket was horrible.
A few days before you left, right? Like I was just telling you to. Remember, I was telling you to kind of process the moment. Like take a good look at this place. You'll never be back here.
Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada.
So I was trying to
bro,
like do the same thing. I was like, all right, take it. Yeah. Yep.
I'm gonna take a picture of me after we're done right now. I'm gonna take a picture of me in the restroom.
Yeah.
Not using the restroom, but just in the next restroom, right? And I'm gonna take a picture. And when I send it to you, I'm gonna send it to you, bro. And I'm gonna be like, this that way you know what I look like the day I was talking to you guys,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
hey, just as long as you don't got that ugly ass jacket on, because I'm gonna tell you right now that we're burning that jacket as soon as we see it.
Hey, James.
Hey, bro, I gotta go. I gotta go because the house I'm supposed to be in it by 8 o'clock, right? And you guys are bashing me with the jacket, so it's a good time. No, I'm just saying. I got a couple of minutes. Bro. 5 more minutes, bro.
Hey. Well, I'm gonna tell you. Hey, James. I'm gonna tell you this, James. All right. So I was like trying to process Joe right before he left. I was like, you know what? I need to take a mental snapshot of Joe. Because I'm not gonna see him for a long time. And so I took a mental snapshot, right? And then I was looking at him and I was like, damn, what the hell is this fool wearing? Right?
He got those 1970s American meat jacket.
Look it, bro.
He had this. Hey, this.
David, I really, David, listen to me. I think what's really happening here is you just really wanted to strip articles of clothing off me mentally, and the jacket was your way to get it, bro.
The jacket was keeping him from getting to the T-shirt.
Yeah. What will be next, David? What will be next, David? The T-shirt and then the muscle shirt.
He was like, I hope this fool's not wearing anything underneath that jacket.
You know.
I wonder if he's wearing anything underneath that jacket.
Jesse, it's almost like he used a telekinesis. It's almost like he used telekinesis on me and stripped off the beanie and the sweater and the shoes and the sweats that day. That might have been David.
Hey, man. That was it. He stripped out and gave all his clothes to Jesse and walked.
Le queda un restante de 60 segundos.
Walked in boxers.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, and then he called. Then he called me back like 2 seconds later. And he's like, I don't know why I'm doing this, but I think David sent me a message. Here, take these boxers. These are for him.
Take the boxers.
Take the boxers today.
I got an indecent exposure 115 the day of, but they didn't write it up in fast enough, so I skated,
The day of, yeah. Hey, the phone's gonna hang up right now.
Yep. Hey, Dougie, I love you, fool. It's good talking to you. Fuerte, you already know. I got you on the tablet, so you already know. Hit me up, doggy, and I'm gonna be calling you regularly to check on you and shit. You know what it is, dog. I love you. I'm glad you out there. It's awesome, dog. We're gonna share this journey with you.
Yep, I love
Thank you
too, my
guys.
boy.
Thank you,
We'll
Jesse,
talk to you soon.
and I love both of you, fool.
Yep,
and
we believe in you.
you guys didn't get to hear that, but when James rolled up, I was like, man, I love you, fool. Like, you know what I mean? That was a whole nother situation, but I love all you guys, bro, and I'm always here.
Man, they're called. They got connected. And you know what? Let me ask you something. Um,
Yeah.
do they take pictures? Because I know, like back in the days, you know, a lot of dudes used to take pictures out in the yard. They don't do that anymore.
No, they don't do that no more, bro. That's why I'm taking so many pictures. I got like a million pictures of me already.
Oh, okay.
I haven't even shaved since I got out. I'm gonna shave tonight, bro. This thing is whipping.
Hey, just get ready to get
Yeah.
hit in the pocket. You know, if you're picking up some Mach 3s or some chicks, you know, because man, they'll
I
definitely.
got them today. I barely got them today, bro.
Oh,
So,
okay.
I got them, but I'm gonna go take it
This
in.
call is now being recorded.
Usted tiene una llamada prepagada de
David Lopez.
You said you're taking it in, Joe?
un individuo encarcelado en
Okay.
de la prisión estatal de Sentinella, California. Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada. You have a prepaid call. You will not be charged for this call. Gracias por utilizar Global Tel-Link.
Okay, I'm gonna take it in, but you know what? I'm not gonna hang up because if I can find a spot where I could talk to you guys, I'll talk to you from inside the house, you know. But just like in prison, you be courteous of your cellie, of everything. So in the house, that's one of the rules. Is like, don't be talking on your phones. Always use your earbuds. No speaker phones. You know, people don't want to hear your conversation. So let me see if I go find a quiet place in there, and I'll continue talking. And if not, I'll let you guys know. You know. But for the next minute or two, I'm just gonna walk around quiet. Hey.
Day room recall. They're doing day room recall at the transitional housing.
Yeah.
Yard recall.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, James.
Yeah.
Hey, so that's cool though, man, and that's cool that you were able to be there and you were able to experience that, and you know Ricky's next. Ricky's next.
Oh man, hell yeah.
I'm gonna write Ricky a support letter too. You know, and I think that it's gonna be it says a lot about his character, Ricky. You know, because you know with our histories, you know how I met Ricky. You know, the listeners that are regulars on here know that I met Ricky in a fight. You know, and my cellie and I, we 2-on-1 Ricky over in Tehachapi, and the way that this man is, you know, like he understood, like he's very gracious in his personality. He could be a pain in the ass sometimes, but Ricky's a good dude, man. You know, he's a good dude, and he didn't try to like throw it in my face and be like, well, remember that time, like, you know, because I know that's the way that I could have responded to things in the past, you know, with some people that I harbored resentments against and stuff like that, but Ricky wasn't like that, you know, and I think that it's important that I write that letter for him, that the board understands too. Hey, this dude right here, man, he welcomed me here in this community with open arms, man, and let bygones be bygones with that, you know. And he's actually one of my good buddies here, you know. And it's crazy. It's crazy how everything comes full circle, you know.
Yeah. It's a trip. Like to think like that within the next few years, like all of us that are on this channel will all be out there. You know what I mean? Like at least 90% of us should be out there. We're going to be able to have a cool little reunion, and it's tight that Iceman even made that suggestion. You know what I mean? That's absolutely
cool, man.
We mess around and charter a boat with fish out there and go deep sea fishing, record the whole shit for like a reunion or something. You know?
Yeah. Well, my wife and I, we were talking about you know, the job offer too with Fisher SoCal, about, you know, going over there to, you know, possibly working in the San Diego area and stuff, and we were trying to figure out, okay, well, how would it work, you know? How would we work if I was gonna go over to that area and work and maybe like just stay over there for certain days of the week?
Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada.
Yeah, and that's just something that we're really looking forward to exploring. You know, I know I am. I know Jesse is, and I sure as heck know that, you know, Joe is, because that's just that's amazing work, man. It's an amazing it's an amazing opportunity, you know. Yeah, because he had told us that too. You know, Jesse and I. Yeah, he had told Jesse and I that before, and he's been very supportive, and that's something that I was really, really giving some thought to. Like, man, well, how could I make this work? Because that's something that, you know, it would be amazing for my family, you know, to have that type of income and that type of career.
Yeah.
No, it's good. Hey, how long do you got to stay there at that place? 8 months? 6 months?
No, 6 months. Yeah, 6 months, bro. I took some pictures already for you guys. Yeah. Well, we're talking right now.
All right.
I'm gonna take another one right now.
Hey, have you called?
Big Mary South.
Have you hit Frankie up?
Yeah. Yes, I have.
Have you hit Frankie?
Yes, I.
Okay. He's gonna plug you. He's gonna plug you at Matt's.
Yeah. We talked about that. I just told him give me some time because I don't got a car or nothing right now. So let me figure it out. Taking it slow, but yeah, he is.
Hey Joe, I know a little while ago you mentioned that you were gonna get a bike. Are you talking about like a regular bike?
Yeah, a regular one, bro. Because nowadays, Jesse, they got some electric bikes, and everyone has them. And I'm like, I'm not talking about that. What calories is that gonna burn off? You know?
Hey, so
I'm
Trip,
a real old school GT dyno or something.
Hey, so Trip, I got a diamond back here that I don't use. You know, I could shoot it through. I'll send you some pictures.
There you go.
Give me some pictures, bro. Give me some pictures.
Man,
I will take that bad boy.
Hey,
I'll take that bad boy, buy a chain, and I will rock that thing like it's 1992, bro.
You know, I think I got the whole setup. So if I hook you up, you know, I'll shoot you. I'll shoot you. I'll shoot you the helmet. I'll shoot you some gloves. The lock. I'll hook you. You'll be ready to go. The only thing you gotta do is use it. That's it. You know.
I will,
Okay.
bro. And Jesse's laughing, but if he's seen, bro, James, can I send you pictures of the diabetic table, bro, so you can see what I'm talking about, and you can send it to Jesse?
Send it,
because, okay, look. The reason I'm saying that, so Jesse could hear, so Jesse and David could hear. I got the phone right Saturday night, and when I got the phone, it was new. So when I tried to hook up GTL, it was giving me a hard time, and I didn't know what I was doing wrong. And I'm like, I hooked everything up before in prison. I don't know what's wrong. Like I couldn't have traveled that back in time. Let one go for like 5 years or whatever since 2014, right?
Yeah.
So no more, like 7 years. So I found out that when the phone is new, it gives you complications because your number is not registering it. So it kept telling me invalid number, and I kept going at it with this damn thing. I told James, she's like, get another number, go do that. And the reality was the number, they sent me like to confirm the number or something, and I never did it. I could use the phone, I could talk to everybody on it, but I never did that, so the GTL didn't let me do it. So finally, when I did that today, when I added you guys, that's when I did it. I literally hooked it up, pulled out the book, and started punching everybody in. And Pablo was 8381 or something, and really it was like 8341. So it was off, and I couldn't find him in the system, but I got him already. But so then when I was like, okay, let me add money, whatever. But I thought it was 2 8s, right? So it didn't go. It wasn't going. But I got him on there now. But so when I try to put money, because I got all these pictures I want to show you guys, bro, I've only been out 5 days. I'm gonna send you guys like 100 pictures, bro, of all things you want to see, streets. Like I know what it is to be in there, bro. And the pictures don't have to be of the people. I mean, I got some of me too, but I want to show you life out here, you know. And so now I'm gonna call customer service tomorrow. Ask GTL, can you verify my number? They're gonna send me something. I'm gonna send them the code back, verification done, and then I could send money to the GTL. Then I could start sending you pictures, you know. So it was like a process, and I didn't get the phone the same day I got out because I didn't know how the house was gonna be with that. Some houses don't let you have phones for 30 days, 90 days. I didn't know the house I went to was gonna be so lovely, bro. And like, you need a phone, bro. You need to get on your. Okay, thank you. That's all I need to know. Got it. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
But
Did you see the old juvenile hall right there? All right. Did you pass by it?
yes, I did. Yes, I did, bro.
Hey,
It's just down the street. It's just down the street, David.
That red brick.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, does it still look
We're hearing
like
the same
old
train.
red brick it had? Huh?
Hey, Joe.
We're hearing the same train. Yeah,
I'm not sure if you know, but we're live.
I know.
Okay, all right,
I
cool,
know.
cool. Just want to make sure.
Yeah, you hear the same train in that juvenile hall, bro. And and yeah. So it's still the same old air. I don't know if the hospital's the same. I don't think the hospital's the same.
No.
But
No, they took it out.
But
The hospital that was across the street, the hospital they took out across the street is gone.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, General Hospital. So that's why, like you guys didn't catch the train sound, but I was like, I wish you guys would have heard it because that's the same train that was in juvenile hall and will be right there busted, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
bro.
so what you're saying is James is gonna send you the diamond back. That way you can get your exercise on.
That way I could get to Paris Boulevard, I could get to Mission, I could get to Market, I could get to let me see what else is out there. Where's Ronnie from? La Sierra Avenue. That way I could be traveling, homie. Hit the 91, hit the 60. Be right there on University Market, you know?
Hey,
all these beautiful streets, bro.
Don't take the bike. Don't take the bike on the freeway. I know you're feeling this bike thing, but just because you have a helmet and gloves, you can't ride on the freeway.
David, no, you can't take it in the freeway because it's too jam packed. So you got to take it on the opposite side, so you just slide through.
Yeah.
Bumper to tire traffic.
Bumper to tire. Tire to tire.
Yeah, tire to bumper traffic.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that's cool though.
Yeah.
That's cool. I would ride a bike like in the beginning just to get around, like to get to my initial stop. But
let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Jesse. If you were, and I know you're a fat boy. If you were in this house, all this food I'm denying when they're trying to. Last time they made me eat a cake and ice cream, bro. And they were like, "Ain't your birthday coming up? Ain't your birthday coming up?" And I'm like, "This fool," and he's like, "Shit." So you know they're trying to spoil you, and I think they're trying to spoil you so much because it's like, look at all this life, bro. Don't ever throw it away again. They don't know my mind. They're just meeting me, you know. But I can see that, bro, and I can see that some of that money, that billionaire money for the billion dollar industry, it goes to houses like these because, bro, there is no shortage of food whatsoever, bro. You can come in here at 95 pounds and you can leave at 380. I'm saying it like that, bro. So when I say this bike, I really mean it. I ain't playing no games. I ain't gonna turn it into an Oompa Loompa.
Su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada.
You know what I mean?
Yep. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I'm dieting and exercising now because I want to be able to eat good when I get there.
No.
You want to slow away?
No, Jesse. You don't really realize what you're in for. That's what I'm gonna tell you, bro. You have no idea. No one's told us about the houses and how good the food is and how much they want you to eat. And bro, it's like picture your mom and you've been away forever, and now you turn back to 6 years old. She's just spoiling you, all this cariño, and this is all from strangers, bro. This is all from the guy who runs the house. Like he's heavy on trying to get me to eat. Get some ice cream. Get this ice cream. Put ice cream with that. Put it in the microwave. I'm like, no, bro. That's not what I'm doing. No. And I put pressure on it, bro. Yes. Stop being shy. You guys. Get up in there. And I'm saying this. You know, everybody was asking, what do you want to eat when you get out, right? And I didn't know. I was like, my mind ain't there, bro. My mind ain't running around with James and all that. I haven't stopped eating since I got out, guys. I had I went to Victoria Gardens. I had the Shake and Shack or Shack and Shake. That's not a shake. That's all food too. You know, the French fries with cheese and bacon and these burgers and then we're having so much pizza. Every day I've been eating right here, and not even in the house, bro. Like people are just picking me up, taking me to eat. It's crazy.
I haven't stopped eating. I haven't stopped eating since you got out.
My Shelly hasn't
Yeah,
stopped
but
eating since.
Le queda un restante de 60 segundos.
yeah, but different food,
Hey,
right? Because when they took me to lunch, they were like, "Will you go to the oyster bar and this and that?" And in my head, you guys know I'm picky, right? So in my head, I'm like,
Yeah.
we're not doing that. And we're walking, and I'm like, "Hey, guy, I'm just gonna get tuna. You know, let me stick to what I know. I'm just gonna get tuna because I don't want nothing to go wrong with my stomach." So we started having conversations like that, where he's telling me, he's like, "You want to get something else?" I'm like, "Yeah, anything else, bro." So we ended up getting some other food. But what I'm saying is, I haven't stopped eating, bro. It's just been, and I'm not even trying to eat. It's just like everyone's like, "Come on, let's go, boom, boom, boom. What you want, boom." And if you go with two people, what I've come to see is the meal is probably like $41 average, and I'm like, damn, that's crazy, you know. But people keep. I can't stop people from taking me out and giving me food, bro. They're just flooding me, you know. Yeah, I gotta watch myself because my little panza will blow up.
Yeah, you don't want that to happen.
Yeah.
Hey, so
No. Yeah.
Fishler SoCal just sent me a message. He wants to call in. Is that cool with you, Joe? If he calls in?
That's absolutely cool, bro.
All
I only
right.
done this very limited experience right here, bro, but I love it.
That's right. That's
I got
right.
CK. James, I got this cologne. It's called CK something.
This call is
Esta
now
Esta
being
es
recorded.
Global Telling. Usted tiene una llamada prepagada de
David Lopez.
un individuo encarcelado de la prisión estatal de Sentinella, California. Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada. You have a prepaid call. You will not be charged for this call. Para aceptar esta llamada, diga o oprima ahora el 5. Gracias por utilizar Global Telling.
Hello.
Fellas.
Hello?
Yeah, sorry, it cut off.
Hey guys.
Hey, Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna step away for a minute right now. I'm gonna grab another cuerno, cause Fishler
Okay.
wants to call in, and I gotta figure out how the hell I'm gonna plug in an extra phone, cause I already got one, two,
Okay.
three. I don't know. I'll figure it
Okay,
out. I'll
we'll
be
be
back.
waiting. Okay.
Yep.
All right. All right.
Yeah, what's up, guys?
Hey, Joe. Joe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Has your hyena went back out there yet?
Yeah. Yeah. I just went shopping. I spent the day with her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we got three. I got 3 brand new pair of 501s. And then she's been getting me stuff every day I've been out, bro. That today I was like, this is it. That's it. You know. Like, that's gotta stop.
So you've been able to
you know?
see her every day?
Bro, I haven't been back. Not every day because other days I've been gone, right? But I got to see her definitely more than once. You know, definitely, bro. Like, these are your family members. They want to spend time with you, you know? So I'm probably going to have my nephew roll up, you know, spend a day with him. Like, you can spend days with different family members. The rules are this. You could leave at 6 in the morning.
Yeah.
And you have to be back by 8 o'clock. So I didn't even want to be outside because I was outside with you guys, right? So I didn't even want to be outside at 8 o'clock. That's why, like, at 7:55, I came in. I don't know if that's against the rules. I don't think it is, but I won't even take that chance, bro. You know? It doesn't hurt me to come in, you know?
At 8 o'clock, I mean.
Yeah, so what you have is you have a sign out. Yeah, 6 in the morning to 8 at night. And that's because I'm new.
And you
it
got to
gets
sign
better.
out when you leave?
Yeah, and it's a legal document. So if your parole officer drives it up, that paper says where you're at. So if they need to find you, they shouldn't have no problem, you know. And if you don't show up or whatever, that's a legal document you signed stating you will be back, and they don't know what happened. They don't know this or that, you know. I will believe that happens, but that don't happen much at all, you know.
Hey, and after you've been there for a little bit, you can even leave on the weekends, huh?
Yeah, or you get overnight. You get family visits too, bro. My roommate just came back from one.
That's crazy.
What do? You just get like 2 days or something?
I think it's a day. I didn't count, and I haven't been here myself, so we're all on the go, bro. It's like, it's love, bro. It's love, you know.
Yeah, Frankie, where Frankie was at, he would leave after work on Thursday and come back, take his work clothes, go to work from his Highness pad on Monday, and just come back on Monday in the afternoon after work. It was cool.
Oh, I don't know how that is, but maybe here is like the same. But I'm so new, I have only seen one person do it, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's for sure.
yeah, bro. It's
I can't wait to get
it's a lovely experience, bro.
Hey, what's up with the mad scientist James?
That's the
Hey.
Cooking it up right now.
The wicked whip of the West. Oh, he's back.
I'm here. I'm trying to. I just sent the message to Fischler SoCal. I'm checking if he could FaceTime me audio, cause you know, like I got Joe on the New York number. I got you guys on that other number, and so the only way I could get Fischler is through FaceTime audio here. So if he calls me up,
Okay.
then I'll patch it through, and man, we'll be we'll be good to
On
go.
Okay.
Hey, what about? Remember you set up? Didn't you set up another line, another 725 number?
Seven. No, so that one. I don't got it. I don't got the phone handy right now. And if they call it, it might throw it might.
Short circuit the.
Yeah, I think yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Short circuit the operation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The wicked whip
you know
of
what?
the West.
Yeah, the wicked whip of the West.
Yeah. Go ahead.
But you know what? We have to get these challenges, like right now with the phone call calling in, and we don't know what to do, because there's going to be a day where James could have 20 of us on here at once, you know. And, I know that day's coming, and James, the mad scientist, I know he'll get it done.
Hey, James gonna have one of those circuit boards, or what are they?
Oh.
Where like when you call a hotel. Yeah,
Switchboard.
There you go, a switchboard.
Yeah.
Switchboard. James gonna have a switchboard hooked up with like 15 fools in like 3 different prisons calling in.
Hey, those phones that you got, James, like those prison phones you have installed.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
do people call them? I mean, they work.
They work. Yeah. You guys, that 716 number, it'll ring the blue phone.
And
Hey, wait, hold on. I'm trying to plug in.
yeah. All right, let's see what we got.
I'm gonna try to plug him in right now.
Yep.
Let me see here. Can you hear us?
Mhm.
Oh shit.
I can hear.
Okay.
We can hear.
Let me see. Oh, you know what? It's on mute. Can you hear? Can you hear Fishlayer?
I can hear you.
Oh yeah, he's in.
Oh,
What
shit.
Hey,
What's up?
Fish Slayer SoCal, what's up?
Let me turn on the lights.
All right.
Let me turn on the lights here.
What's up, fellas?
Okay.
Oh, we got a straight
man?
fucking party
Let
line
me
here.
go somewhere. Let me move that chair over here. Okay.
All right. So yeah, you're in. Everybody's in here. We
Alright.
got Fishlayer SoCal. We got Joe. We got David. We got Jesse Nava, and then we got Kalekal James.
Jesse Nava.
How's it going, guys?
We got a full blown party.
It's going
Hey,
What's up, man? How you
going,
doing?
Can you hear us?
Yeah, they can hear you. Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear.
I can't hear
Thank
him.
you for
Oh, you
everything
can't hear
do
them?
for us, man.
Oh, hold up. Let me see
No.
what's going on here. He can't hear
Well,
you
let him
guys.
know we can hear him, and we send our love. Tell
What
him.
about now? Can you hear them now?
Can you hear me now?
Hello,
What about
hello.
now? Can you hear us?
Can you hear me, Fishlayer?
Hello?
I can hear you perfect.
But you can't hear them. Let me see here.
Fish
can't hear us?
Slayer, could you hear me?
Esta llamada y
Nah,
su
he
número
can't.
de teléfono será
Hold, I think I
controlada
might
y
have my
grabada.
wires crossed up. Let me try something right now. Let me flip out
Yep.
the cables here.
Yeah, you gotta fix your wires, James. We can't have these wires crossed up.
What, Fish? Can you hear us now?
Yeah. I can hear you
Yeah, what about
perfect,
now?
but I can't.
Can you
I
hear
can't
the?
Better?
hear.
Hello?
No, I can't hear.
Hello?
I can't hear the fellas.
No, they can't. He
Mm.
can't. I don't know what. I don't know what way I got.
Dang.
We need to
That
get
sucks.
Hattie on putting the cucharas and the forks and everything on there.
No.
So so they could hear
Yep.
you. They could. You guys could hear Fish later, right?
We can
Yeah,
hear,
we
we
can
can
hear
hear it perfect.
So
Yeah.
that's all good. Even if they could hear me, I just wanted to say, you know, first and foremost, congratulations to Joe. I mean, you don't know how
Thank
happy
you,
it made
bro.
me, especially seeing the videos whenever you had him on. It was just something really good. Um,
Thank you.
I currently have probably, I'm going on 10 guys that did over 25 years that are working for me right now that were in
Damn.
that housing entry program. And
Yeah.
man, just seeing them progress and it just that in this time of my life, like we had talked before, James, it brings me more joy to. I mean, I lived all my life building buildings and driving by gigantic high rises that I've done, and now my focus is building people and helping people, you know, and it's just that's my focus. So Joe, I mean, the offer's all there for you, bro. Whatever I
Thank
can
you,
do to
bro.
help
And
you, I'm not that
man,
far
I
from
wish you
you.
could hear me.
I mean, I'm in Oceanside,
Can you hear me?
California.
Nah,
I can
he can't
go.
hear you.
I can.
Joe's asking if you could hear if you could hear him. But yeah,
I can't hear.
Can
I
you hear
can't
me,
hear
bro?
any of them. No, I can't hear any of them. But
Okay.
just wanted to throw the message out there, you know, and David and Jesse, you guys have nothing to worry about when you're out here. I've seen the transition from folks that have done most of their life behind them walls and have started to work with me, and I've helped them along with everyone else's support, and it's just it's a beautiful thing, man. It's hard to even express it in words. Uh, just to see different folks just go up the ranks. You know, I'll give you guys an example for one. You know, like 8 years ago, I had a guy that did 27 years behind them walls, and I got him on with me, put him on as an apprentice, went through the whole apprenticeship, and now he's a business agent for the Carpenters Union for San Diego. He went all the way up the
Damn.
ranks. So it's just the the all the qualities that I've seen from folks that are locked up
Individuals.
are hard to find out here in the real world. You know, the qualities that can't be taught, like respect, willing to learn, just respect, just wanting to excel. That right there is just it's few and far between. Just seeing all these youngsters that think that everything comes easy and taking everything for granted. I haven't had very much luck with that type of folks and my staff that I have working for me. And right now I have 250 guys working for me. And the ones that are excelling the most are the ones that have that quality that can't be taught, which is
Damn,
respect,
that's
willing to
crazy, bro.
learn,
Humbleness,
and
respect,
it's a
willing
good
to
thing,
learn,
guys.
willing
And
to do the job.
I'm here. I'm here for anything
Yeah,
that you
bro.
guys need.
Cool, man.
Uh, Joe, man,
Thank you.
again, I can't express how happy I am for you. I saw
Thank you so
that
much,
expression
bro.
on your face. It was just, it was picture perfect. Just seeing you so happy to
Didn't
be out
try.
on the
Esta
streets and
llamada
touching
y su número de
that
teléfono
soil.
será controlada y
And I know you're
grabada.
gonna run into some roadblocks, but just keep your eye on the prize, big dog. That's all I could say.
Absolutely,
And
bro.
that's all I wanted to say,
Absolutely.
James.
No, that's cool.
Um,
I know
And
they
Joe,
can't hear me, and I'll jump back on the chat now, and then we can chatted up there, but that's all I want to say. I just wanted to make it a point that I'm here, Jesse and David. I got you guys. Joe, we're so close. We could almost touch hands right now, bro. So whenever you're ready, bro, the option's there. I'm not saying I'm the one, but whatever it is, bro, do it hard. And I'm gonna hang up right now, James, and I'll jump on the chat. That way I can listen. Okay.
So right now when you hang up, they could respond to you. You could hear it through YouTube.
Okay.
And man, hey, thank you for calling in, Fish.
Hey, thanks for giving me the opportunity.
And I'll figure this whole setup right here. Look, hey, before
All
you go,
good.
I want to let you. I want to show you like what I got going on right here. This is my whole setup right here. This is what I got going on in front of me right here.
Happy was able to figure that thing out. All good, man. I appreciate you, James, man. Un chingo. I'll jump in the chat right now and chat with the guys.
All right, cool, man. Hey, thank you. Hey, highly appreciate it. All righty.
Hey, likewise. Yeah.
Bye.
Hey, James.
Yeah.
Hey, James. Now he gets to see the chaos that is your workstation. That we like. Yeah. It's like a whole recording studio. That's why he's probably like, what the fuck?
No, hey, the thing is, man, is a fish for okay, man. That dude's amazing, man. That dude gave me goosebumps, man.
Yeah, swear to God, me and Dave both went to the arm at the same time.
Yeah, we both went to the arms like that.
That shit means a lot, dog, because most of us come from fucking nothing. Most of us come from, we were what society considered a discard. And so to hear somebody support us like that and knowing, like, the opportunities, we've seen some of the buildings that man's built, so we know he's an awesome creator.
Le queda un restante de 60 segundos.
Just for him to extend himself like that and see how much he was touched by Joe's release and stuff like that lets us know that there's people out there that truly care,
Yeah, that really want, this isn't in vain, man, and hey, can you do another call, James? It's gonna hang up right now.
Yeah, of course, yeah, handle.
All right, I'm gonna give you a call back right now.
All right.
Okay. Hey, James. That's what I'm talking about when people ask me, like, how does it feel? Like, in those moments when he's saying that, it feels like God just, I know some people have a hard time, but since I got out 5 days ago, it feels like God's been putting everything at my reach and saying, here, fool, I got you. And Fish Slayer SoCal, that's amazing, bro. You don't know how you make me feel. Well, I think you do know how you make me feel. Because you have guys that are exactly who I was 2, 3, 4 years ago, because they already been working for you. So you know who I am. You might not know me, but you know who I am through them. And you know the kind of
This call is now being recorded.
Usted tiene una llamada prepagada de
David.
Appreciate it all, bro.
un individuo encarcelado en de la prisión estatal de Centinela, Sentinella, California. Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada. You have a prepaid call. Will not be charged. Gracias por utilizar Global Tel Link.
That is a strong possible future for me, and only because through your kindness, through your grace,
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, man. That dude, that's an amazing person right there, and just that. I'm telling you, that type of support, that type of support helps gets us through these hard times. It's not easy in here. You know that, Joe. We make do, but we kind of get trapped in just going through the motions on a day to day. And that's a lot of the way that we manage. We do what we got to do. But we follow through on our commitments. But a lot of it, I call it robot mode. We go on robot mode every day. We get up, we go to work, we do what we got to do. But these years, they just fly by, man. But guys like that, they help put our futures into perspective. And
they do.
It's cool, man. I was real happy. I got to hear his voice, man. He called in, and
me too.
That's tight. I look forward to being able to actually interact with him when he can call in, when we could actually have a conversation with him, because there was a lot of great things he said, a lot of powerful things, a lot of impactful things that all of us would have liked to have been able to respond to, so that way he knows how much we appreciate
him being there and the things that he said, the words of encouragement, the support, all that stuff, that it means more than simple words, like that's impactful for a lot of us, because a lot of us didn't feel like we ever had that in our life. And that's why it was so easy for us to be reckless and impulsive and so destructive with our lives, and so we know that's not the case now, but it you know what I mean, like just to have somebody like that, and a few months ago he was a stranger, and so he's been able to see, on something in us, that we're barely just now and are late in our lives starting to see in ourselves,
He's done, he went through our journey with us, Yeah. Because I know that he was there throughout my story, from the beginning when I started telling my story, when Jesse was telling his story, and I know you, Joe, when you were telling yours, So he experienced our life through these, through these calls. With us, and I'm glad that he gets to see that, look, we're real people, there was a time where, I was talking about my actions and just, when I started to
Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada.
I was talking about how my actions affected my family, when I got emotional on one of these calls, and it was just, look, we can't hold it back, man. This is who we are. We're emotional human beings, and we experience these things. These things hurt, man. We could ignore it for only so long, and then eventually it's going to catch up to us. Just like when you stepped out those gates, he saw a genuine response, man. You're a real person. There was no way
to. See that?
Yeah, there was no way to hold that back. Yeah, he said he saw that.
Yeah.
It was just, it was a powerful moment, for all of us to experience with you, and I'm glad that, because that's what I saw. I saw a little clip of it.
Yeah.
I saw a little clip of it from when James sent it, and it was powerful to me, and and you would think that we would be desensitized by now and we would be numb, but absolutely not, man. That you impacted me.
It's the opposite. Now we're actually able to feel that kind of stuff, where before we'd have been like, oh, what's this food tripping on?
Yeah, what's up with that lizard?
Yeah, what's up with this lizard?
I would have been like, hey, why is he wearing angel stuff?
Did you not know why?
Hey, but that's cool though. Hey, Joe.
Well, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I do know why. I do know why.
Okay.
I absolutely know why.
Okay.
Yeah, and
okay,
so
that's why.
But looking at it from the outside in, the outside in though, right? Is you wouldn't know that. You would just be like, okay, well, who's this Angels fan? And just standard. But no, you had a message. I don't know if you shared that, so I'm not going to bring it up, but
I did, and you can repeat it, you can say it all the time, that I had that, and I shared that,
Yeah, that was the name of the person that that you had killed, correct?
That was the reference. That was a reference. He utilized the angels as a reference.
Yeah,
so not to put her name on the thing.
Yeah, because I don't know if the family would appreciate me saying who it was, And I didn't want to refer to, I caught myself in the beginning, like in the first episode or second episode, saying my victim. And I don't want to use that word because it's a name, you're leaving the person nameless, and it's easier, like I know for criminals in jail, it's easier when we say my victim, we don't recognize the person that we took away from this earth, right? So in my first or second episode, I caught myself saying that too much. And I just stopped myself, and I just shared with the audience that I won't be referring to my victim because this person has a face, they have a name, they had a beautiful life, and at the same time, I don't want to disrespect the family and get them upset with what we're doing or what we're trying to show. It's a touchy and tough subject all the way around. So from that point forward, I will refer to her as Angel. So that's why we use the people that donated money on the show to me, the next canteen, we popped sodas on air, and I was like, I pretended like we spent the money, and I was like, yeah, thank you guys, it's going to our stomach, my belly, but really, we kept the money, and I had James buy me the angel attire for when I go home, if they don't pull the date, I could share that with them, and just to remind everybody that I might be leaving prison, but my my amends and in large part because of Angel, I'm going to carry her with me for the rest of my life. And the audience too, like I'm gonna carry them because look it, I'm out here and look what SoCal Fish Slayer said, you know. I mean, I'm carrying that with me for the rest of my life, and then here he goes and he boomerangs in, slaps me in the face, and is like, here, fool, I got you a job, you know. And man, it's just a continuing journey, and it's not stopping, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna and I struggle with that also because I don't wanna be insensitive to the family of the person I'm here for, you know, and I don't want to take anything away from that individual, but I also don't feel like it would be appropriate to say his name, you know. I don't
that's how I don't
feel like and it's a fine line, you know, it's a slippery slope, and I think about that all the time, you know, and like my situation and my case and, you know, the circumstances behind it was all over the news, you know. So there's a lot of articles and stuff like that they talk about the individual, you know, that I took off this earth, you know. And
they're gonna
you know, if people look and look and they're gonna do as far as that goes, you know, I take responsibility for what I did, so I understand, you know. We talk about it, you know. And here we say that people's names more in here because it's almost like for me it's a healing process. I have to, it's an acknowledgement. This is the person's name. It's not going to just be called the victim, my victim, you know, the person that I shot.
My paperwork.
You got to
You got to
personalize it a lot more.
I have to we personalize the individual a lot more in here, but I don't out there. We're on the media, right? We're on social media right now, so I feel like it would be insensitive to put his name out there like that, you know.
Absolutely. And for the viewers, that don't know our struggles and our past, when we were wild and we were rebellious in prison, when we didn't change, we never referred to our victims for any kind of reason, you know, because we didn't think we did bad.
Nothing.
So we refer to like when you're in the county, like, oh, let me see your paperwork, let me check it out, and they're reading your story, and people are laughing, and everyone's insensitive, and they're saying like, dang, you were a fool, and this and that, and we grow up, and we don't say the person's name, and when you don't say the person's name, when you don't even look at the thing like you did something wrong, you get lost in the sauce for years, and that hinders you from maturing and becoming a man and facing responsibility and holding yourself accountable, right? So when we're using words like oh, let me see the paperwork, or man, they smoke so and so, or you know, we're using these foul street terminology slang, and it doesn't allow you to see you did something wrong. So when you see you did something wrong and you start rehabilitating and you start changing the person you were, we start naming the victims, because for us it helps us remember, like, no, we didn't do nothing. No, these weren't the cards I was out. No, I did something wrong here. I did something terrible. And this is how you remember the person that you took from this earth, and that helps you change into a better human being, and that starts the amends process, and that's like, okay, I'm going to do better from this point forward, because you owe it to that person, you owe it to their family. So that's why we use their names so much when we are obtaining self-help and stuff like that, you know?
Yeah. No, it's good that you understand that you're able to explain it like that, you know?
And you have to. That's reconnecting ourselves with humanity. That's humanizing our victims. That's humanizing ourselves. That's, you know what I mean? And it's necessary, because for so long we were detached. We generalized and normalized our violent and vicious behavior, the fact that we were committing murders, the fact that we were committing acts of violence, the fact that we were destroying our communities and these prison communities with drug dealing and drugs and just this craziness. And like you said, we have a way of talking. We have a certain level of lingo that we utilize in here that helps us to stay detached from the craziness, the life that we're living. It's pure insanity. So, like you said, when we turn our life around, when we begin our transformation, we begin to live a life of integrity. We have to start calling, them by their names. The people that we've hurt and harmed, we have to start calling by their names. So that way we can connect ourselves and truly be able to empathize and be like, man, like, because like you said, for years and years and years, I never allowed myself to feel anything for the innocent man that I murdered. It was just, I was doing what was what was required of me for the lifestyle that I chose to live, and it's crazy because it's insanity. Like, what kind of fool, like, thinks it's normal to murder somebody? What kind of fool, So and it wasn't until I learned to understand how I was impacting those who were close to me that I began to feel for the people that I had actually harmed, the innocent people who had no choice in my horrible decision. And so that's when I started calling, the people by their names and stuff like that. And it made that person normal to me, and made that person somebody to me, not just, somebody who became, an object of my horrible choices, And that's what we do. We objectify everybody. We objectify teachers the same way we do, other gang members, the same way we do victims, the same way we do women, criminals, people that live this horrible lifestyle. We objectify everybody, and it's just crazy, And it's the same way people objectify us. That's why we were called prisoners. That's why we were called inmates. That's why, there was a lot of derogatory terms that they used,
Dehumanizing verbiage.
Yeah, dehumanizing verbiage, and it's crazy because they're actually changing that because they understand, how
that
it is,
words are powerful.
How it affects people.
Yeah, words are powerful, and this is the prime example of how powerful they are, and that's why we're talking about us as criminals, right? But Jesse brought up CDCR and how they're changing things, and that's why they don't say inmate. Like, I don't know if people know this, but in prison, the terminology inmate ended in, I believe, 2022, January 1st. So they started putting incarcerated individual. And the reason they're doing that is because now they are on a path.
Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada.
That says we believe in rehabilitation. And since 2017, Prop 57 came out and they asked CDCR to send individuals up that they deemed appropriate for release. Now, since that date happened in 2017,
Le queda un restante de 60 segundos.
I have never heard of a story until recently. And Jesse, I don't know if you shared that with them. Did you?
About what? A referral?
About the referral.
John?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I haven't.
I mean, you don't have to
put it
say
on
his
there
name.
yet, but yeah,
you don't have to say his name.
This thing is gonna hang up right now.
We're gonna hang up right now. We're gonna
call
back.
Call back.
Give you a call back. Hold on, real quick.
Call back. Okay, hey guys, what we're talking about is since 2017, Sacramento has been asking CDCR to send me your best inmates so we can put them on the governor's desk and we can release them. This is not from board. This is a straight release. Now, you think about that. If you are a parent, you and your wife or you and your husband are the parent of 10 kids, and you have to decide which one's the best kid to go to college for free, right? Wouldn't it make sense that you would know these kids better than anybody else, better than any outside influence company, whatever it is, right? No one's better to say this but you guys as the parents. So this
call is now being recorded.
You're the parents. You got all the inmates there. You're the best one. Since 2017, they sent nobody.
Un individuo
Right before I got out,
de la prisión estatal de Centinela, Sentinela, California. Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada. You have a prepaid call. You will not be charged for this call. Gracias por utilizar
and
Global
it's
Talent.
2024, so CDCR lagged it for 2018, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 7 years. It took them 7 years to send somebody up. I find that incredibly.
David? Jesse?
Yeah,
David?
we're here.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, we're here.
Okay,
Yeah, we're here.
okay, take over, guys. Take over.
No, we're listening.
Go ahead.
We're listening. Continue.
Okay, I find that incredibly mind-boggling that it took CDCR 7 years to finally act on something that was supposed to happen in 2017. And this is the first time since then that I have ever heard of a warden doing what they have been asking them to do for so long. And they did it on that yard before I left, and it was a privilege and an honor to leave that yard because I can say that happened before I left, you know. And I'll let David Jesse. I was just explaining to them like the thing that should have happened in 2017 was Prop 57 and how long they lagged, and now we're up to date.
Yeah.
But I didn't tell them the story. I didn't tell them the story though. I didn't tell them about Homeboy.
Okay.
I left that for you guys.
Oh yeah. So what it is first of all, we have an awesome warden in this prison right now. We got a warden here that's like progressive. He's pro progression. He's all about the program. He's cool. He's on his stuff. So he made a reference. There's one of the fellas right here that's part of the recovery committee. He's actually a certified alcohol and drug counselor as well. He's got life with us. He's been there almost 30 years. He's actually from San Diego too, as a matter of fact. And great cat. Well, anyways, this guy's been it came at a perfect time because recently he was waiting on a case to be ruled on in the California Supreme Court because he has life without the possibility of parole, and because of that he has no get back. So all the positive in the programming that he's been doing it for himself. He had there was no get back, but he was hoping that there was going to be a ruling in the court in his favor on some other case. But they ended up shooting that case down because he was a youth offender. So he was like, man, that should apply to me because I was a youth offender. Why can't I get SB 261 or something? So anyway, just recently, the warden actually, he didn't even know who the guy was. The guy just walked up to him at a graduation because he's a drug counselor here. And he tells him, hey, you're so-and-so. He's like, yeah. And he's like, hey, and he starts asking him, hey, tell me about your case. And of course, he starts talking to him with this man, about your controlling case. And then he talks to him about some of the things he's been doing, and this guy's got like 6 college degrees in here, and he's just been doing his stuff. He used to be a monster before. Like I say, he's been down 30 years, so he used to be a monster before, but he's got about a good 10 years doing the right thing. And this guy and the warden tells him starts asking him all this stuff about what do you got? You got college degrees? You got this? You got that? He's like, yeah, and so he just leaves it alone. And about 2 days later, he sends IGI to his cell to go make sure he's living the same way he looks on paper, and he calls him in the program the next day, and he never knew who he was. He was like, excuse me, when he's talking to him, he was like, he tells him, hey, who are you again? I apologize if you may have told me in the beginning of this conversation. And he goes, oh, I'm the warden. I'm Warren. So he's like, oh, okay, he's kind of tripping out, and so he has no idea that he's getting put up for a commutation, So the following day after they had a squad go search his cell, just to go not search his cell, but like look in there to see if he was a slippery one or he was actually living the way he looked on paper. And he calls him up the program, and it's him, the chief deputy warden in the CC3, and he tells him, hey, look, man, I'm seeing great things about you. You look awesome on paper, and just so you know, I made a referral for you. I'm sending you up for a commutation. So that means his sentence is going to end up ultimately. It's up to the governor, but the governor, if there's ever a candidate that meets the qualifications, it's this guy. So the governor's more likely going to give him a parole date. And like I say, he's been down already 30 years, so he should probably go to board instantly, and then. So it was just a blessing. It was a blessing that the warden made this referral. Like Joe said, it's been 7 years that this law was put into play that they were supposed to be sending people up, but CDCR being the way they are, they for a long time they were just trying to duck it and figuring out ways. We're trying to figure out how to apply it, this, that, and the other thing. Well, this warden got here and he went ahead and rocked out with the guns blazing. And he's got old boy going up to the governor's office for this commutation. Hopefully one day he'll be out there on the street soon,
See, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, John, he's a good dude.
Yeah. So, and that's what happens though. That's the kind of things when you're doing the right thing in here, good stuff comes.
Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada.
When we were doing bullshit in here, BS came our way, like that's just the reality of it. When you acting a fool and you doing dumb stuff, They're in your house, disrespecting your cell, hassling you out there. You're finding fights, you're finding drama. But when you're doing the right thing, good things come your way, and that's exactly what's happening with old boy right now. With he's super grateful. He's floating around on cloud nine right now because this is a man that had no give back. He was serving life without the possibility of parole, and like I said, he's been here 30 years since he was young. And so now he's got all his work. It's manifesting itself right now. So it's awesome.
That's like a miracle in prison, guys.
It is a miracle. Yeah, it absolutely is.
Yeah. Especially when just 2 weeks earlier, the Supreme Court ruled against the case that he was hoping was gonna give him an opportunity to go to board. And so he was for a few days he was kind of like bummed out, but he's actually the counselor in one of the classes I go to, and he was like, hey, all I can do is keep on trucking, just keep pushing forward and hope for the best, but I could see he was wearing a little heavy on his face, because like I said, when you're doing all this stuff, sometimes you're asking yourself like, man, is there any light at the end of this tunnel? Because he had life without, So, for him, the reality is, if it doesn't come in the form of a miracle, it's probably not coming. And it came in a miracle,
Yeah. Remember, Joe, you're gonna be a part of my court case too. My resentencing. Be a part of that.
Yeah, I know.
I go back in a few months, but they're gonna delay it. I go next month, but I know they're gonna delay it for a little bit longer. But yeah, it's not me kind of nerve-wracking,
Hey,
it's not. Yeah.
Hey, before I leave, this question might have been asked off air, but we're on it, so the audience will just hear it. Hey, James.
Yeah.
If I don't have nothing, you know my situation, right?
Yeah.
So, can I go to the law library and can I use a computer to type up a letter, or how would I do that? Do I have to type up the letter and then email it to one of my family members so they could make it a physical copy so I could send to a gentleman that's gonna go to board next month?
So you have a few options, all right?
Okay.
So in your case,
Yeah.
okay. So first option would be you could go down to your local library. They normally have
Computers?
they normally have computers, yeah, that you could use. That and you could jump on Word and type it up and print it out and print it out there. Hopefully, I mean that'll be the ideal situation. Or if that doesn't work out, you could also go down to like Kinko's, or I mean it's called FedEx now, FedEx office, and they have computers there, and you could print it out, and they charge you like I don't know if it's like a per minute charge, and then whatever you print it out. If not, you could possibly do it on your phone too, because they got Word on
email.
They got Word. Yeah, they got Word on the phone now, and and you could go ahead and save it, and then you could, if anything, you could either email it to me, one of your family members, and I could print it out and mail it to you, or have your family do that for you or whatever, but there's all kinds of ways to get it done.
Okay, I'm gonna try to do that tonight on Word. I'll Google Word and try to do that. That way, because one of our friends, Pablo, is going to board, and I'm gonna write him a recommendation letter, and he's so urgent because he goes to it next month. So I'm taking mail into consideration and all that,
Yeah,
I want to do that immediately.
Go to the App Store on your phone.
I think you could even email the support letter straight to the board, can't you?
Yeah, you could, but it'll give you a program to type it up. You can take drafts and everything.
Okay, hold on. I'm doing this right now as we speak, guys.
Okay.
So you're saying go to the store. I'm going to the store, and you're saying type in Word.
Word, yeah, Microsoft Word.
Yep.
Yeah, you could do it from your phone. Yeah, like pretty much your phone is like a computer. You could do anything that you could do on your computer. You needed a computer, to do in the past. You could do it from your phone now.
Okay.
It'll probably be a limited version for free, but you could type stuff on it.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
And I'm downloading it right now.
I think you can even email a letter from your phone to BPH.
Okay. Okay, well that's good. Then I'll probably do that. But I'm sure Pablo's going to be nervous, and he's probably going to want a physical
Esta
copy. You
llamada
know?
y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada.
Hey,
As
James.
anyone would,
Yeah.
you know, because if you tell me you emailed me something, I'm like, oh, he never did it, you know what I mean?
Yeah. James, you gonna
Yeah.
are you gonna still try to sit in on Pablo's board hearing?
Yeah. When you said May, right? It's gonna take place in May.
I believe so.
Okay.
I think May 11th or something. May.
Yeah, I sent you the info on the
Yeah.
message.
So what I'll do is I'm gonna go ahead and reach out to the department that allows for the general public or for people interested in to sit in on those hearings, and then hopefully they grant me and I'm able to witness this on my side and
Hey,
yup,
hey, James, I gotta share something with you guys.
yeah.
I'm gonna log in with my Gmail because I logged in with my phone number, and it did the exact same thing that the GTL said. It said, nope, this doesn't exist. So hold on. I'm just gonna go with the email.
Yeah.
Yeah. Continue. I thought I'd share that with you guys because they might have these problems too when they're coming out. You know.
Like normally when you download the app, all you gotta do is you hit on it and if it's free, it'll download it. Normally it doesn't require you to log in.
Oh, for real? This one I installed it. It said open. I opened and it took me to a
Oh, so you got that? You already downloaded the app.
Yeah, I
You know what?
downloaded
Oh,
it already.
okay. So they're probably like requiring you to set up an account inside the app. So that's gonna be separate.
Yeah.
That's gonna be separate from your Android store.
Yeah.
If not,
Yeah. Okay. Continue.
if you can't figure it out, I'll look up another app that's similar
Okay.
to Word and that doesn't require you to log in, and you could just download it and you could go ahead and take care of it like that.
No. I got it.
Hey,
It's
James.
okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Fish was tripping out when he seen your little studio right there. He's
Oh,
probably
shit.
like, what the hell?
Somebody's calling. Hold on. Somebody's calling the prison phone. Let me see who's calling.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Hello.
Prison phone. This just in.
Yes.
Prison phone. Ringtone.
You have a question? All right.
All right.
Uh-oh.
We have an answer.
Okay. Who's answering who?
There. So it was a crank call. They're they.
I'm sorry. It's one of my fans. Did they call you hoop banging? They call you like, forget them assholes, homie.
Nah.
Huh?
So they were they sounded
What
kind
they say? I want to hear.
So they were asking what would we do if we saw Ronald McDonald get thrown off a bridge and get splattered all over the floor? That was the question.
Bro,
Hey, that was pretty dark.
me,
That was a
I'm
pretty-
running to him and I'm taking the French fries. I'm taking all French fries he has. Bro.
Hey, that was a pretty dark crank call, huh? That was super dark.
Yeah, why they want to do Ronald like that?
Hey, well, for one,
Hold on, they're calling back again. Let me see. Okay.
that was dark right there.
Hold on. Hello?
We'll entertain this.
Mm-hmm.
They answered the question on the air.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right, cool, man. Hey,
Le
thank you
queda
for
un
calling in, man.
restante de 60 segundos.
Hello?
Yeah, Joe's gonna take.
Yeah.
I saw that's somebody that's listening to the podcast.
Yeah.
What was that?
I'm gonna take my phone out.
That's somebody that's listening to the podcast.
Yeah, they were calling the prison phone, that New York number.
Hey, this thing to disconnect. Want to do one more phone call?
Yeah,
Or is that
yeah, might as well.
We'll do one more. We'll do
Yeah.
one more.
All right, cool.
All right.
And just to let you guys know, we got Chubby Jessica. Chubby Jessica came in a little while ago, and she has a few questions.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me. So she's asking because somebody came in and they asked. Let me see, what did they ask here? So they asked. I got a question. We on a active channel, And then and Jessica puts let me see
Actively living life.
that's
Hell yeah, we.
let me see here.
This
So
call is now being
Esta es
recorded.
Global Talent. Usted tiene una llamada prepagada de
David Lopez.
un individuo encarcelado en de la prisión estatal de Centinela, California. Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada. You have a prepaid call. You will not be charged for this call. Para aceptar esta llamada, diga o oprima ahora el 5. Gracias por utilizar Global Talent.
and then
Oh,
Jessica writes so somebody jumped on a little while ago and they're asking I got a question we on an active channel. And then Jessica puts, "What does active mean?" And then that person, a few questions later or comments later, they put, "Never mind, you answered my question without answering."
yeah.
Looking out.
Yep, yep.
Yeah.
What
I told you.
what does an active channel look like anyways? That's how they're gang. That's what active looks like now. They're going on the air
internet?
and gang banging. Yeah, internet gang banging.
Hey, Jesse.
I guess.
Jesse, I don't know if I told you, but remember when I got released?
Yeah.
Remember when I went home? Well, everybody was there with me, bro. Everybody was there with me. We all walked out together.
That's right. Hell yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
I know for sure.
So,
Yeah.
so you know, one thing is a misconception of what happens, and then there's the reality. And in my reality, and since then, it's all love, bro. It's all love. And as far as the R&R process, it maybe it's not all love, but people want to go home, and I mean, opportunity was there. You know, I'm not saying I encourage that. I'm not saying nothing that, but I'm just saying, like, there was no cuffs on, there was no nothing. Opportunity was there, bro. I shared that with James, and I didn't get to share that with you guys, but yeah, everything we've been hearing, everything we thought, it's absolutely true, bro. You know, I paroled with 5 people.
The thing is, look, recovery.
And only one was from
in general,
with
man,
us.
it's not. No, but look, at the end of the day, recovery is not active or SNY. You know, that's right.
That's true.
There's
Good point.
That's not a designation out on the streets. There's the people who play that designation are gang members or freaking whatever else they want to be. There's people that are in prison, yes, and they have to go with that. They have to go with that concept. But if they're bringing that concept out onto the streets, where they're asking that question, well, is this an SNY or is this an active channel or not? Like, what do you mean? Is this a gang members channel?
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah, how active are you if you're going on on the internet to go gangbang? There ain't nothing active about that.
Hey,
no, that's.
You know what?
Yeah.
You know what? That's true, guys. Because I'm gonna say this. I've been out 5 days. I met a lot of people out here.
Yeah.
A large portion of them paroled from the line, bro. And you're right. Rehabilitation is not about. It's not about either side. It's about the individual. And everybody I met, both sides, everyone's on the rehabilitative stuff. You know what I mean? Everyone's like, I'm glad I got out. I'm glad I made it out, no matter where they made it out from. And they're like, I'm never going back. It's all about my family now. You know, I wasted my life. And people that haven't wasted their life, maybe they think a different way. You know, I can't blame them. I thought a different way. In my times, I wasn't focused on active or not active. I was too busy living my life, right? But we're in a different time, so maybe people are differently have different concerns right now, you know. But back to what Jesse said, there's a date, there's a place and a time, you know.
Hey, the thing is, when I was active, I wasn't tripping on SNYs. Like I wasn't
You're too busy for that.
SNYs and all that.
Exactly.
Yeah, I had things going on. Like I didn't.
You got real problems.
That was the least of my concerns. I had real problems.
Yeah.
I wasn't
Yeah.
over there concerned about who was what. Like if they weren't in front of me, that's what it was.
Yeah, I wasn't going to YouTube to get closer to the gang.
Yeah, and yeah, exactly. Hey, and I was in the crazy. Yeah, that was that was just.
I wasn't looking for my active camaradas on the YouTube channel.
And the funny part is,
there.
I was more. Hey, I wasn't concerned about the people who were already gone. I was more concerned about the freaking dudes that were all around me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I was like, hey, wait a minute
Absolutely,
here. Like,
bro.
I know one of you guys. I know one of. There's 5 people in the room. I know 2 of you are telling at least because they know way too much stuff about me.
Right.
Hey, yeah.
Hey, James.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, we lost.
Hey, so what was going on? Somebody was crank calling the prison phone?
Yeah. That's why I put my phone on mute here because I'm not sure if you guys could hear it. It was ringing and ringing and like ringing.
What?
And that was the first time. You know what? Go ahead.
What? You want to say were they youngsters?
They sounded. I mean, probably in their 20s or whatever. Probably stumbled across the channel.
So yeah, and I think we had other viewer that jumped in, and I don't know how we could facilitate her question. I kind of forgot about that.
Okay, so
what is it?
So we got Chubby Jessica in here. Let me see.
All right.
In this, so she wants to know what Joe identifies as. Do you identify as Hispanic?
Civilian. No.
Non-binary, bi-curious.
Really then, both sides. Come on, guys, really then.
Yeah. He identifies as bi-curious.
I identify as a citizen, right? Something that I never thought I would say. That's what I identify as.
He identifies as my old lady. Babe, you don't have to answer these questions, babe.
Yeah, say that again. Lex Luthor's gonna come for that ass. Yep. Yep. I'm not laughing with him. I'm laughing with you.
Just put a target on my back.
Yeah,
Lex Luthor's coming for me.
Hey,
I'm sorry.
hey, Joe. We got Tony Yayo in here, and he puts welcome home, welcome home, Joe.
Oh man, thank you, Tony Yayo, man. It's great to be home, bro. And
welcome home,
man, it's great to be home. It's great to be home, bro. That's all I got to. And Tony Yayo was the one talking about this one knows what's up with them little Honda Civics and little Wanda and all that. So I remember him very clearly, And I told him, I said, thank you, bro.
Yeah, no, and you know what? I remember Tony Yayo. He's the one from Riverside, and he's the one who was asking about the Metro Club back, back in the 90s.
The Metro.
Yeah.
The Metro been closed down for years.
That's where everybody would go
That's
get
over there.
shot, huh?
Yeah, Rubidoux.
Yeah, I know. A gang of people going to Metro causing problems.
Yeah, they used to go over there just a parking lot pimp. We weren't even allowed in the club. We're too young. We used to go out there and kick it in the parking lot. That's where the real party was at.
Yeah, Metro was crazy.
Yeah, it was wild. That's why they closed it down. There was so many shootings and shit happening.
Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada.
Yeah, hey James, I think this is gonna be the last one for me.
All right, yeah, that'll work because I'm sure the warden's gonna come over here right now and give me the eye that I've been missing in action for a few hours already.
Hey.
Yeah.
I cannot believe you called her that.
Yeah. Hey, you're on your own, James. You're on your own. We don't function under groupthink anymore. If she starts fire on you, you're on your own.
Yep. Hey.
I'm in recovery, but I am not calling the cops. You're on your own on this one.
Hey. Yeah. That's
Yeah, see, then we're gonna hear James screaming, and then we're just gonna hear poof, and it's gonna be his mustache and dust.
we're gonna get pieces of his his mustache in the mail, huh?
Yeah,
she got the machina chasing them. She got the trimmer.
Yeah, she got the trimmer. She's chasing him around the house, and she's like, "This is what's left of Wild Wild West, Wild Whip West."
Yeah.
Wicked Whip. This is what's left of the wicked witch.
Yeah, I'm representing James's friends. We don't want no problems with you. Whatever he said.
Yeah.
Hey,
go
David.
easy on him.
Hey,
He means well.
Hey,
He means
David.
well.
Hey,
He's
hey,
sick right now. He's not thinking clearly. He's sick. He's got a fever.
Personal.
Hey, David, tell
Go ahead.
tell
Yeah.
Joe about when I was driving up to the prison. What was going on with my what was going on with my
The mustache?
Oh, I told him, man, I was afraid of it. Yeah, I was afraid because it gets kind of windy, and I was afraid his mustache was gonna flip up and blind him, and he might crash, you know. I thought, yeah, I was
on the car. And
yeah, you know how when a hood flies up? Yeah, I was kind of worried
Yeah.
about that. You know, he's gonna cause a pile up right here in front of the prison.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I thought coyotes were gonna play tug of war with him.
They're gonna find James out there in the middle of the road with a couple buzzards standing on his mustache.
Hey, this place was probably a crazy rest stop for you to post up at overnight.
Hey,
I wouldn't have felt safe right there.
I was telling Javi, I was like,
Cartel
man,
Central.
I thought the Llorona or La Ciguanaba were gonna
For
pop
sure.
out on me or I forgot the name of these there's this white dog and some black dog that pops up in the middle of the night that my lady's always talking about. I was like, man, like I'm always laughing at her, but I'm like, shit, if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen tonight.
Hey, this place is infested with coyotes. They're all over this prison. You can hear them at night yelping, and yeah, this place is overrun with coyotes.
Yeah, that's madness.
Yep. Nah, but it's it was good spending this time with you guys, man. I felt like we were back on the yard, you know.
Likewise.
Yeah,
Posted up, man.
Likewise, bro.
it was cool, man. I really appreciate Fifth SoCal calling in, man. It felt good to hear his voice. It felt good to hear his words of encouragement, his offer of support. That does miracles for us, man. That does wonders for our spirit and our self-concept. And just know that each day when we're applying ourselves, we keep things like that in the forefront of our mind and keep that in the forefront of our heart. That there's people out there that are willing to extend their hand to us, and so that's why it's so important for us to do everything we can to get out there and to actually reap the benefits of those opportunities and those extensions, and so it just means a lot to call in. I hope that one day you can call in and we can actually engage in some conversation and we could hear you perfect, but unfortunately you couldn't hear us. I know Joe had some things he wanted to say and definitely Dave, so thanks for calling in, taking the moment to holler at us, and anytime. Appreciate that.
Yep. Want to send a shout out to James and especially James's wife.
El Iceman.
Go easy on him. El Iceman. Yep. All the regulars.
Yep. Tony Ye.
Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada.
Jack Diaz.
Yep, Jack Diaz. Got to send mine to Bruce Willis and Jack Diaz and Lex Luth. The faithful listeners. Appreciate their support always. Who else? We got, I don't know if LA analysts tuned in, but whoever's there. I don't know about them crank callers and them prank callers.
I don't know about the prank callers.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yep.
Come on, you really ain't got nothing better to do than be blowing up the phone on a what's today? Sunday night?
Yes,
Sunday
Easter.
Night, you know what I mean? Yep.
Easter
Get a
Sunday.
life. Yeah, Easter. Yeah, they don't have no
Oh
family.
man, on Easter.
They
on Easter, bro.
on Easter.
Man, I didn't even think about that, bro. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, damn well they weren't out there picking up no eggs. That's why nobody hid no eggs for them.
I don't know if Marlene was on there. Marlene always listens.
Oh yeah,
to
Marlene
stuff.
always reaches out. Always listens in.
Thank you for the question from Amy.
Yep.
Thank you.
Oh, Amy sent some questions too.
Yeah, that was. I think one of the questions was about what he goes by now.
Who?
Joe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, what he identifies as.
Yeah.
Jessica.
Civilian.
Oh, that was Jessica.
United States citizen.
Yeah,
Chubby Jessica.
Yep. Yeah, thank you for your question. It was cool, man. It was good. We got to get on him a little bit.
Yep. Yeah, that was cool. That opened a little window so we could roast our boys.
Hey Joe and El Iceman.
Yeah.
I want to ask one last question from El Iceman. He wants to know when can Joe start working?
Well, I could start working now, but there's problems in the way. I don't have my birth certificate. I don't have my social. I don't have my California ID. So those things have to happen before I could work. Now
Le queda un restante de 60 segundos.
So you're like an illegal alien right now.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah,
Definitely
you
hold
gotta be on
up.
that, but
Yeah.
I know you're on it. But yeah. So this is gonna disconnect for us. So we'll reach out to
Okay.
you again
And
soon.
good night, guys.
Joe, all right?
I love you guys. Good
Good night,
night.
man. Take care of yourself.
Love you
okay.
too,
All
Doug.
right.
Hey,
Okay.
You
Talk
have
to
a
you
good
soon.
night. You have a good night, James. Hopefully you're not in the doghouse too
Yep.
much, man. It was a great show tonight. I
I'm gonna
appreciate
send a
that.
shout out to my beautiful wife for
Yep.
putting up with my shit. And I'll talk to you guys later, man.
hey,
All right, later.
buenas
Okay.
All right.
noches.
Buenas noches.
Igualmente.
Buenas noches.
Hey, Joe. Hey, hey, thank you.
Yeah.
I really appreciate calling in. We've been on on the phone for a few hours now, but I really appreciate
Yeah.
you tuning in and calling in and sharing some of your experiences. That for the last few days and kind of like your experience with the halfway house. Really appreciate it, and
Yeah.
I'm definitely looking forward to going out to LA. And as a matter of fact, right now when we get off this call, I'm gonna go to the garage. I'm gonna take a picture of the Diamondback I got right here, and it's red.
Yeah.
Just to give you a heads up, I bought it a few years ago. I was using it.
Yeah.
It's a mountain bike, but man,
Okay.
it has front shocks, and it runs good, and
Okay.
hopefully it's something that you could utilize, and I'll send you that picture, and hopefully I get the thumbs up, and then I'll figure out how to get it down there, back
Okay.
back your way.
I'll look at it.
Yeah.
I'll check it out and I'll let you know. And thank you so much. And thanks Fish Slayer SoCal. Thank you for that offer, bro. Once again, I appreciate it, and for sure that's gonna be at the forefront of my mind. Thank you for Iceman for always checking in. Tony Diego for checking up. I'm on the other side of the wall now. I felt good hearing from him. And everybody that tuned in, bro. You know, even the guy asking the questions, bro.
Yeah.
Because he might learn something. He might take away something that nobody could have expected. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, maybe you know what I mean? We don't know how far this channel is going to help people, and we can't predict it. We can't judge them, but ultimately I think if someone comes in here for real knowledge, they could see it front to back from, I'm sure, any of our stories.
Yeah, yeah. And
Yeah.
one last thing, Fish Lair SoCal, he might have a computer for you too. So, if
Oh man.
I could connect you with him, I could send you his phone number so you guys could go ahead and talk in the background,
Yeah.
and see what you guys can make happen.
Yeah, bro. I would love that. I would love that, bro. I would love that.
All
You
right,
know.
cool. So,
Thank you, James. Thank you, bro. I couldn't have seen all this stuff coming from this podcast when I had signed up just to share my story and try to help other people. I
yeah,
couldn't see how coming my way. You can't see that far into the future.
you, me, both of us. Like I said, when I started this channel, I didn't even envision all of this. But man, yeah, I definitely appreciate it. It's a small community here, and I appreciate everybody
Yeah.
tuning in and showing support whatever way they can, whether it's with the comments, with the calls, or with the donations.
Yeah.
It's all highly
Yeah.
appreciated.
Yeah. 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 Man, thank you, bro. And yeah, definitely shoot his number. Just let him know. I'll probably call tomorrow on business hours, or not even on business hours. I'll text him and I'll let him know when's the best time for him to talk. But right now I'm getting ready to go to bed. I'm so tired. And man, you guys have a good night out there.
All right, you too, you too. And like I said around here, life's like a candle. Once you blow it out,
It's lights out, bro. It's lights out now. Dark place.
that's right. And with that, we're out.
Okay, bye bye.
All right, bye bye.